for fucking Halloween. If there is a Halloween,
there's no Halloween.
There's always a Halloween.
All right, here we go.
Always.
All right, let's let the intro music come in a second. And
okay.
We are. All right. Oh my God, things are working this week. I'm fucking so shocked. Welcome back to SF Company Hour here on the SF Comic Book Company channel. We're live this week. It's actually happening. So the one thing different, we have Michelle on instead of Bo this time, so everything's going to work out. So
no gremlins.
So I think we knew what the problem was. Now we figured it out. Okay, Bo without Michelle. So welcome back. We took a week off. There was last week was just a bunch of shit going on. Nothing in newsworthy wise. So I don't know. We decided to take a break. Rick went into rehab. He's no longer doing Rob Liefeld's cocaine, so he's better now this week. We'll see.
Why does it have to be Rob Liefeld? Why can't it be like anybody else's and shit? Liefeld is that guy though, you know.
Because he was the guy.
Yeah. So welcome back, Michelle. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
How you been? How you doing? And we're twinsies today.
We're twinsies today.
Yeah, we're twins.
I got my Godzilla. You got the little one over there.
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah.
I'm doing okay.
So hurtful.
Love my Godzilla. Love the weekends to wind down. So
nice. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wanted a real comic book reader on the show. That's why I separated you and both.
You know me. I do my homework.
Yeah, Bo doesn't do homework for shit.
Well, if I wasn't gonna do it in the first grade, I ain't doing it now.
I said I'm not gonna do it then. I'm not gonna do it now. Damn it!
All right, what's up, Bishop? How you doing, man?
Chilling, feeling good despite all the bullshits happening. You know, Black Lives Matter.
Fuck yeah! Good. Not much has happened since the last time you've been on, right? So how you been, man? How you been doing, man?
Living life, dealing with fucking quarantine. You know, it is what it is. Yeah. Same shit, different day.
Yeah. Look, it felt like they were gonna like close to opening everything back up. Now we're like take two steps back.
Yeah.
Trust.
Whoa! See, wow. Exactly.
Okay. It's the big boys.
If 2020 was a dog, there you go. So Rick, traumatized. How you doing? How you doing, Rick?
I'm good, man.
I do like that stash, man. Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah.
Growing out.
It's growing out.
Yeah, man. I want to fucking go raid a village with you, man. Back here.
Well, it's gone, you know. Plus, Ray, thank you, dude, and for you. Inspiration. I know Ray's been fucking losing weight, so I decided to get back on the fucking train again, and I'm down fucking 15 pounds.
Nice. Yeah, you look like it. Yeah.
So
sure wasn't all the cocaine you did with Rob Liefeld?
It wasn't Liefeld's. This wasn't Liefeld's doing or his generous stash of cocaine, but
he loves the cocaine. He loves the cocaine.
Look, I like Ricky set up your like podcast background. Your background.
Yeah.
Well, I told you I needed to send. I just centered my camera and inadvertently it started showing
there you go, man.
that. So
your horror stash, love it.
Yeah, and you really can't see it, but underneath the Michael Myers mask, it's actually like the special edition kind of thing for Terminator. So the actual Terminator, the T-800 is the endoskeletons. The skull is actually wearing the Michael Myers mask up there, which would be fucking great if they made a movie like that.
Just that's part of some of your erotic fiction from high school, right?
Yeah. No chains up there though. There's no chains. I tried to make sure this was kosher for the kids.
Well, speaking of, welcome back, everyone. Yeah, so we're going live. And see, it's so nice to be live. I'm so happy to be live. It wasn't was very sad last week. Last time we couldn't work, and you could see it in my face. I was very angry. So now I'm happy. Everything's working. Cool. So yeah, we've got a bunch of shit to talk about. Like from Monday on, there was just a bunch of shit dropping, and so like, oh cool, they actually have shit to talk about this week. So I guess let's talk about the boys first. Boys season 2 is coming out. I think September 4th on Amazon.
Number 4.
Yeah. So
Labor Day.
Michelle, you watched the first season, I assume, because you were juiced on meeting some of those guys, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have the Amazon, Prime Video, and then Hondo was like, "Yeah, Michelle, go watch The Boys," and I hadn't read any of the comics yet, and I watched that. I am a huge Homelander fan. He's just so diabolical, but he does it with such a smile, So yeah, and I don't know if you guys saw the trailer, like the 3-minute intro of the first
opening
scene,
right?
Yeah, the opening scene.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. No.
I haven't seen it yet either.
It just dives right back into the craziness. So I'm excited, really excited.
Yeah, nice, awesome. Bishop, have you seen the trailer for the season 2 yet? Have you watched season 1?
I have seen season 1. Me and Rach, we binge watched that joint.
Mm-hmm.
Fire, dope story. The shit, it's dope shit. Point blank. Period. Our only problem right now is our Amazon fucking thing is fucking up Lovely. So either we gotta upgrade to it or find some way to fix that bitch. But now we have a reason to, so I'm definitely with the shits.
Who's your favorite character on there?
I forgot his name. That black dude that runs hella fast.
What's his name?
It's like a stereotype, but still, whatever.
A-Train, there you go.
A-Train.
Yeah, A-Train.
That's my dude. That's supposed to be bursting through that one motherfucker that one time.
That one time, like the
That was
5
brutal.
times.
They have no regard. No regard.
Michelle, have you read the comic at all yet?
I have not, but I do have the trade. I do have the trade.
It's pretty good. It's pretty.
Is that you only got the first one?
I only have the first, so this is just the first 5 issues, right? So
yeah, it's good. It's the art is definitely great with Derek Robinson. When he leaves the book, it gets kind of it kind of loses some of its steam, and the ending wasn't all that great to me, in my opinion. But it's a fun read. You definitely have to read it. Rick, you've read the books, right?
Oh yeah, I've read the books. So
Yeah.
I've only seen like the first two episodes though.
Oh really? What?
Well, you know what?
It's not the Rick I know.
No, well, the thing is, it's just it's such a good time to be like a nerd when it comes to streaming services. They have so much fucking content now. I'm barely, so Bishop doesn't whip my ass. I've been watching like the Clone Wars. So that's been my thing right now. I've been like really hitting it hard on the Clone Wars. But I've only seen 2 episodes of The Boys. I love fucking what I've seen of Billy the Butcher. I was kind of sad that I didn't get to see. I wanted to see Simon Pegg to be Wee Huey.
And they waited too long, man.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing. But I like the fact that he got to play as his dad.
the dad.
Which is cool. Yeah. So it's from what I've seen, I loved it, and I still haven't seen the trailer. I've seen some of the trailer for season 2, but I didn't want to watch it without really seeing any of the first season other than 2 episodes.
Yeah, definitely wait, because there's definitely I'm sure some.
Because I love the books.
I haven't watched the trailer. Yeah, the books are amazing. I haven't watched the trailer yet because I'm waiting. I'm kind of like, if I'm into something, I'm doing a thing where I'm not watching trailers. Like I watched the first one, but I'm not watching anymore after.
So Huey in the book looks like Simon Pegg. Is that supposed to be Simon Pegg?
That's supposed to be Simon Pegg.
Oh my
the
goodness.
story,
Dude, you can see it right there. I mean, it's Simon Pegg, yeah.
The story is Derek Robinson. I think it was the story was Derek Robinson was in England and he caught an episode of Spaced on TV. And so he kind of like drew him like
Space
Simon
is
Pegg.
awesome.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why he looks like Simon Pegg. Yeah.
Looks just like him. Yeah.
Yeah. When I met Derek Robinson, I got a sketch from him. And I got Wee Huey.
Oh man, yeah. You should have brought that one down for today, dude. That's a great.
You
Can
got it up there?
Oh yeah, no, because it's a great sketch.
I don't want to pull it down.
It's a great sketch, but maybe next time to show that one, or when we do the tour of the Razium, that's going to be one of those things that we're gonna have to talk about.
Where did you meet Derek Robinson?
At the Fillmore.
What?
Yeah, at the Fillmore. In the Fillmore. Yeah, he was friends with somebody at the Fillmore. He's one of the guys that used to work there, and he's like, "Hey man, you want to sketch?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "Who do you want?" Like I was like, Wee Huey, man. Like,
oh, that's awesome.
he did a run on Punisher. He did a run on Wolverine. He could have got all that. I was like, man, I want Wee Huey, man. Like,
Huey, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great sketch too. If you guys haven't seen it. Yeah, the Wee Huey sketch is awesome. Only other one I would have gotten would have been the Butcher if it would have been me.
Butcher?
Yeah, look at that, dude. That's great.
That's hard, B.
That's sick.
Fillmore. Yep.
Only sketch I've ever
Great.
That's dope, dude.
That's hard. Dude.
That's great.
Yeah, it's. I'm looking forward to season two. Season two. It was first season was pretty good.
Hey, is Simon Pegg gonna make an appearance in season 2?
I think he is.
I'm pretty sure he will.
He will be. Yeah. They got another superhero. Stormfront, I think, is her name.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was in the comic too.
In the comics?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Sounds familiar, the name. Yeah, it goes pretty crazy. The comic is definitely more hardcore than the TV show because it's some cold ass shit. You know, once they get to hero gasm, then you'll see some fun. So cool. Anything else on that, Rick?
Not really. You know, it sucks because if I've watched it, I guarantee you that I'd have so much more, and I'd be just so much more fucking juiced about it.
Rick has some opinions. I tell you that.
Well, another person that's in the show is Giancarlo Esposito.
Now I heard that he's in season 2, right? I fucking love that guy.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
He's everywhere again. You know, back in The Mandalorian, and then now in The Boys.
He's one of like the most underrated character actors. I mean, for a long time, he has like bit parts in almost every fucking thing, going back to like Maximum Overdrive.
Yep.
He was the guy like stealing quarters out of like the arcade
pinball machine.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, this guy.
He's like one of those guys you don't recognize until you recognize.
Like Steven Tobolowsky, same thing.
He's in every Spike Lee movie.
That's his man. That's his guy.
He's always gonna be bugging out to me.
Yeah, that's Giancarlo Esposito is great.
I love that guy. I met him at Dragon Con.
Oh,
nice.
Giancarlo.
All right, we can't go through the list of everybody that Michelle met. All right, she's fucking all right.
Name dropper.
So next, there looks like there's I'm not sure if there's rumor or they've been like talks that there's a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show coming out, TV show, live action TV show. Supposedly it's following the story that it's a comic that's coming out. It's called The Last Ronin. It's pretty much like the last Ninja Turtle. It's like an old man Logan kind of thing. It's like the last Ninja Turtle is left. So it sounds interesting. They didn't say which turtle it's gonna be. But it sounds like an interesting concept. Like it's gonna be live action too, so I'm down with that. As long as they use practical effects, I'll be down with that. So, Bishop, what do you think of this? And which turtle you want it to be? Who you want to be the last turtle on Earth or turtle left?
I think it's gonna be. Put it this way: if they make it like the first movie, to me, it's gonna be dope. They do it like the second one where they don't use weapons and shit like that. That's gonna be whack juice. And if he's the last one, he's got to be teaching somebody something dope. So I hope it's Raphael, personally.
Yeah, that's got to be like the hot choice, the number one choice for Solo, because he's got to be the most popular, right? Like Raphael, then Michelangelo, or kind of probably back and forth. So Michelle, what do you think of this concept? What do you think of like the last turtle on Earth? Like do you think should they make it like kiddie? Should it be more adult? Like what do you think of this?
I mean, when I think of The Last Ronin, I think more of like an adult type story, I mean, you're talking about the last, turtle when you try to figure out which one is. I mean, I was looking at the list, you have Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and I'm like, I wouldn't even know which one I'd want to be the last turtle.
It's going to be a wild card. It's going to be Tom Cruise, yeah.
Well, I was thinking it was going to be Leonardo because he's like the most, the leader, the level-headed one. He's kind of like the Barry Gibb of the mutant Ninja Turtles, you know what I'm saying? Like the last bro left kind of thing,
He said he's Barry Gibb. That's hard, dude.
Go ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go ninja.
I'm not sure, but I mean, I'd be very interested.
I think, yeah, it sounds like a cool. Like I think I would want a dark take. I kind of want to see Michelangelo like he's the last one left. Like the goofy guy is all like he's the last one left, and he has to like take the reins, take all the responsibility.
Okay.
In the last turtle.
I can see that.
I can see it. Where as long as they take a dark, it's gonna be this is gonna be on CBS All Access. Yeah, so I don't know. It could be a dark take, could be a kitty take, but hopefully it's somewhere in between. What do you think?
Is this like a movie or a TV
show?
series?
TV show.
A TV show. Okay,
yeah.
so that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, so if it's gonna be like the Last Turtle, although I like the sound of Michelangelo, I kind of thought about it. I was like, who would I like to see as the Last Turtle? And I have as soon as you said that, I have scenarios for every single turtle of how the others died or why the other ones are gone. And when the story comes down to it, Raphael is the guy. So
yeah.
So the only reason I say it's Raphael, because Raphael, he is the strongest and the most headstrong. Okay. But the one thing that he does lack is actual like level-headedness and leadership like Leonardo has. So not having that and not having Splinter is going to be a huge develop. Like I look at it from like how you could actually tell like a great story.
Okay.
Plus Raphael, he really does get along with Mikey. Mm-hmm. Like Mikey is like it definitely is his little brother. The way he acts towards him and shit, he looks at him like a little brother.
Right.
And Leonardo's just always more of that I'm the big brother, but I'm your father figure brother.
Well, and Leonardo leads. So.
Yeah, Leonardo leads, but he's still the big brother to all of them. He's still the big brother to all of them. And so Donnie, Donnie's a complete. I hate to say it in a fucking bad way, but just feels that Donnie's a complete follower. He's your Egon Spengler of the group. You know, he can't lead.
Yeah, I'm tired of your Donatello hating, man. I mean,
if you have Egon Spengler lead the Ghostbusters, I think they did that on Real Ghostbusters. It didn't end well.
He's the best character in the Ninja Turtles arcade game. Okay, man, he had the longest.
Oh,
range.
But that's because he had the longest reach. You know, trust me.
Hold on a second. My favorite dude's Raphael, but I'm not gonna take this Donatello slander right now. All right?
No, it's not Donatello. It's not.
He has beef against purple.
It just feels
the same sense. He's that behind the scenes nigga that does all that like digital shit.
He is. But when you look at every
cards like that,
when you look at every portrayal of Donatello, the one thing that he always is he's almost like Leonardo's yes man. And don't get me wrong, Raphael's always like, yeah, I'm gonna go do what I do. And then Donatello be like, well, Leo wouldn't like that. It's like, you know what? Go fuck Leo. Come on.
What are you basing this off? The cartoon?
Dude, this has happened in movies and cartoons. It's happened. I mean, I'll watch the whole goddamn series.
Go back to the tape on
and write down these episodes and give them at another time. But
we gotta go back to the tape on that one.
We gotta go back to the tape.
I think Rick's rewriting history again. Like his Terminator Michael Myers fan.
This is the Mandela effect that worked right here, dude. This is the Mandela effect that worked right now. I'm telling you, Donatello has always seemed like a yes man to Leonardo. That's always how it seemed. He's always like, well, Leo's this, well, Leo's that. It's like, no, don't worry about that shit.
I think
now that we're talking about this, I want to watch this. You know,
yeah, right.
One of them is really going to be the last one.
I want to see Raphael. Like out of all of them, I want to see Raphael. Raphael to me is probably the most interesting. Donatello would turn into Batman if he was a fucking last turtle and shit.
Yeah,
you know,
he would.
I'm just saying, fucking Raphael's turning into the Punisher, or Daredevil. So I'd rather see fucking Raphael.
Voice and everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope they bring Jim Henson, like the Jim Henson Productions, in to do the practical effects.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. The original movie. Yeah. The original movie had the Jim Henson effects.
The Jim Henson. Yeah, it was the Jim Henson 86 ones or 87.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, the 90 movie.
Yeah.
90s.
And CBS All Access. I'm starting to watch Discovery, so it's pretty good. I'm digging it.
Do they have like money behind things?
I have Klingon issues, but that's another story. It's money behind it. It looks like a big budget thing, and it looks like it's more of an adult take. It's the first spoiler alert. It's the first F-bomb I've ever heard in a Star Trek anything.
What do you mean Klingon issues?
There's Klingon issue, and apparently I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people that got beef with the Klingons. It's like I heard so much so that they had to change them for the second season because everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got to watch. It's interesting stuff, but it's a damn good TV show. So it's CBS All Access. They're coming out with the Stand 2. I think next year. So they got some good shit coming out. I'm not going to pay for a subscription. I'm just gonna
that's another. How much are they charging right now?
think it's like $5-6 a month, but I got too many. It's too many fucking things, man. I can't do it.
Too many
That shit's
streamers.
adding up, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's too many, man. I can't do it anymore. I just gotta chill
I'm
out.
telling you, everybody's got to get on that stream fucking share plan with everybody else, man.
All right, so
who's in? Let's do it.
we'll broker deals after the show. So all right, where are we at right here? Let's see. All right, so there's a new Avengers game coming out. It was supposed to come out this year, right? I think they pushed it back a few months. So we got the new trailer. Looks like MODOK is going to be one of the villains. The trailer focused on Kamala Khan.
Yeah.
So Bishop, what do you think of this game, man? Excited about the new Avengers game coming out?
What is it right now? I'm playing that Marvel Alliance 3 right now on the Switch. Ultimate Alliance? Fucking like super fucking like marveled up right now. So when I saw that fucking trailer, that shit was right the fuck up my alley. It's fly fucking business. Once more, I'm with the shits, yeah. Big Hands is fucking in the house right now, yeah. I almost want to play fucking Morrissey when I see that shit, yeah.
Yeah, this when the first trailer came out, like some of the character designs people weren't too juiced on. Like
that was the shit that had me going crazy. The character designs.
Characters are looking kind of weird for sure. Michelle, did you see the trailer for this?
I saw the trailer and I did see some gameplay, and I was following. It was like Thor's gameplay.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that was pretty cool. But I mean, Thor was just in regular street clothes, which is fine, I guess, But
I'm sure.
And then they had a little bit of the Hulk come in, which was pretty good too. So I like third person kind of view games because I like to see.
You want to see your character.
Yeah, I want to see what they're doing.
I want to see my character. I'm with you.
So I don't play very many video games, but I like this game. So I guess it's coming out like end of the year, right? Is that the release date? I think.
I think November.
September 4th, 2020.
Oh, September 4th.
Guys, give me a pause real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Right. We'll just talk about you. Don't worry.
I was gonna ask actually some Bishop some questions too, since he had like since he had Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Ray, you played Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the first one, right? And the second
played
one.
the first two.
Yeah.
Tag it in.
Rachel.
Tag team. What'd you think of the Avengers video game trailer, Rachel?
What?
What'd you think of the Avengers video game trailer?
Did you see the video game trailer for Avengers?
You do your homework, God damn it, the hell. How you doing, Rachel?
Good.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Rachel, you're on Harry Potter. I'm gonna have to get your fucking friend code. All right.
What?
I saw you playing Harry Potter. It's on your. I looked at all my Harry Potter friends who are like through Facebook. Apparently, you're level 25 Harry Potter player. I need to play. I'm just saying.
The Wizarding World.
Ooh, the Wizarding World. I'm all about that. I got myself a 12 3/4 fucking wand. Right? It's Phoenix Core. It's happening. It's happening.
So Rick, what do you think?
Wow, it's usually like 5 minutes because I can only stay within like my area. So
it's really good. I have a stop, which is great. So what's up, Rick?
So what do you think of this trailer?
All right, so I'm going back to what you said, like those first character designs that they came up with, utter shit. It looks like they addressed a lot of that because now they're kind of looking like their movie counterparts. Maybe Thor not so much. Hulk looks a little bit more like Ruffalo. They made Cap look Cap looks like a total redesign to me.
Yeah, that first initial Cap was horrible.
It's horrible.
Supposedly in the game you're going to be able to change costumes and shit and like.
Well, I think I was going to say that. I think that's what Michelle was looking at when Thor was wearing like street clothes. I think somebody probably changed the costume already.
No, I think
you can wear different skins.
Well, they in the trailer you could see like it's part of the storyline. They're not
storyline.
Like, they're all like broken up, and he's just like going in like off the street to like help him out. So. It's part of the storyline. That's not going to be his costume for the game.
All right, so you're not So let me get this straight too. You're not creating an original character at all, right? You're playing yeah. And is this online?
I think there's going to be online elements.
There's online capability and then single player. Yeah.
So that means like if Bishop was hosting his own lobby and he wanted to play Captain America, I can come into his lobby and fucking like rock his Hulk then possibly.
I think
right?
so. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It should be cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because the one thing that I love is like I was asking you, right? Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. I fucking love those two games. The fact that I think was it part 2 or it actually was X-Men Legends too. X-Men Legends was like the precursor to all this shit. But I like the fact that you can like have 4 different players, and because you're like 4 different players, and they could, if they're like 4 different players, but they actually make up like the new Fantastic Four, if it's Ghost Rider, Hulk, Spider-Man,
if
That'd it's like that, and we get like special powers. Because if let's say Bishop decides to choose like ultimate clothes, I choose ultimate clothes. Ray, you choose ultimate clothing. Do we get like an ultimate power up?
Well, that's how the Ultimate Alliance.
If it has any elements of that, I'd be all worth it. And honestly, these guys are probably already got my money because I just looked at who the company is making this. Square Enix makes some awesome fucking games. Not only are they fun to play, they are beautiful to see. The cutscenes are always top notch. Music's top notch. It's the one time that I look and I'm like, yeah, I know EA is a part of this shit, but it's not EA. Fuck EA. This is Square Enix. I'm all about this game. I'm gonna definitely get this on launch. So if any of you guys are looking to get this, let me know what system you guys are getting this so we can coordinate and we can fucking start a room. Let's do this.
You and your street gang.
It'll be Switch.
I only have PS4.
PS4. I got PS4 and I got Switch. Let's do this. I'm doing this on both systems.
A lot of companies are cross-platforming right now. That's like the new thing. So I wouldn't be surprised at cross-platforms at some point. So
that would be great. I think they're gonna do that in the next generation systems. I think are gonna do more cross-platforming.
Yeah, they're already like talking about it already. So. All right. I'm still kind of hesitant on the costumes, but we'll see. So just want to talk a little bit. Joe Sinnott? I can never remember how to pronounce his name.
Joel Sinnott?
Yeah.
The artist.
Yeah. The artist just died. I just want to do a quick shout out. Joe Sinnott. Sinnott. Right? Yeah, he died. Died a few days ago. He was an inker for a long time. He inked some of the great series back in the day. He worked for Marvel for a long time. He was a very cool. You can see like I'm part of a sketch group on Facebook, and you can see a lot of people are posting his art. It was a damn good artist on his own, like not even being a inker, but he was a great guy. It looks like he did a lot of great work. He worked with a lot of greats, like I think Joe Kirby, Ditko. He worked with a lot of people, man. So, so it's a R.I.P. to that guy.
It was 93.
He won the Ali Award in 67, 68, Inkpot Award in 2005. He's an Eisner Hall of Famer. Inkwell Awards Hall of Fame. Inkwell Awards favorite inker in 2008. He's like a comic book artist, he's definitely a deep cut on that. So
he retired in 2019. So he had been inking.
The guy's been working for a long
time.
2019. Favorite artist, basically.
And honestly, before I know there's like this whole thing when it came to inkers, and it was a joke in like the Chasing Amy movie, but inkers are a big part of of comic books. I mean, they offer a lot of depth and shading when it comes down to the final product.
Yes, thank you.
And they do amazing work. If an artist could do their own inking, I'm sure they would.
Oh, a lot of them can. It's just it's a time thing.
And that's the whole thing. It's a time thing because it definitely takes a lot of good time. But a good inker can do that. Like, I mean, I'm sure this guy, like, he was just like a production machine, saw what he needed to do, like right off the bat, could look at the page and just knew exactly right off the bat how much what he needed to do.
Yeah.
So these are inkers are an overlooked part in comic books, and this guy.
He's a fucking tracer, okay?
Yeah. Oh, you fucking asshole!
Fuck you! No. I've inked for a couple of people online and on my hand. Fuck you! Inkers of the world unite! Yeah. Tracers, all we trace together. We'll trace everybody out.
So
some people learn how to draw just by tracing. So
this guy was still doing conventions up there like a couple years. Yeah, he was doing conventions up to like the last couple of years of his life. So he was, still sketching and stuff. So yeah, I always wanted to get like a Doctor Doom from him because he drew a great Doctor Doom.
Right. So inkers sometimes at comic book conventions they do sketches.
Yeah, a lot of them do. A lot of them are artists. Like a lot of inkers, like are like famous inkers are artists.
Fuck
They're
you.
like sorry, they draw like comics.
They draw. Do they draw other things and have people ink their shit?
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they can draw too. But
no. I'm sure they can draw. But what I'm saying is, while they draw, they have other people ink their stuff, though, right?
Oh, the inkers.
The ink, yeah, like a guy like this guy. Like if he drew something, somebody else would ink his work, or he would ink his own work.
He didn't do a lot of solo stuff on his own, but yeah, he did. But like Scott Williams. Scott Williams is a famous. He did a lot of the Jim Lee stuff and stuff. He can draw. He has like kind of like the Jim Lee style, like that kind of style. Like Art Thurber, he was an inker, but he had a great style on his own too. So it's these guys just they.
I have an interesting story because obviously we're big Conan fans. So John Buscema, I can never pronounce his name correctly, but John Buscema, he drew Conan, and Ernie Chan was one of his inkers, right? But John did not like the way Ernie inked his art. But I guess whoever was, the editor at the time was saying, well, no, we want Ernie to ink. It could have been Roy Thomas. But when I had met Ernie Chan, he drew a particular, Conan and Bullet piece. He drew it and he inked it. So it just all depends on, what they're assigned.
Oh no, I'm actually looking at like a list of like the top 20 inkers, and a couple of them already. Like I'm looking at their names, and I'm like, wow, they're artists too.
Yeah.
Ordway.
Oh yeah.
They probably make more money just inking
Giordano,
stuff.
Bill Sienkiewicz.
Yeah, he was it. Yeah.
Bill Sienkiewicz.
You'll see some of these guys ink each
Sometimes it's easier to follow than fucking lead. Put it that way.
No, it is. It is at times. But you know what? Sometimes even when you're following, like when you're like inking somebody else's work, you're making their work that much fucking better, though. Yeah. You know what I mean? There are those guys that can do it.
I think he gets it.
Yeah. Yeah, Joel Sinnott's listed as the #1 inker of all time right now.
Oh wow!
According to this one website right here, Atlas Comics.
Yeah, I follow a lot of artists on Instagram. Yeah, they just like praise this guy up and down. So yeah, it's R.I.P. to him. He had a hell of a run, man. Fuck, 93. That's nothing to stop.
93. I wonder when he got his start. Early. Yeah, because I mean, 93. If this is how this man made his living, dude. I mean, that's amazing because I guarantee you, everybody probably got to read or look at something that the man is inked.
Oh yeah.
Or seen a panel that the man is inked. So.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. Unsung heroes.
Unsung heroes.
So another loss was this week, right? Monday, I think this happened. Joel Schumacher passed away. The great Joel Schumacher. I say great because this guy has a hell of a fucking filmography. And,
he is great.
He gets kind of like pigeonholed because of the Batman movies, which I watched Batman Forever last night. That movie's awesome. I love that movie. That movie's fucking fun. It definitely has issues, but it's a fucking fun movie. It looks fucking cool. It's a fun fucking flick, and it's he had a great career. Started off as was a costume designer. He started off
designer, production designer. Yeah,
and just had a great career. Michelle, I'll go to you first. Like, what was some of your favorite Joel Schumacher movies?
Well, the funny thing is I didn't know at the time when I watched Car Wash.
Yes.
I mean, he wrote Car Wash. That's just amazing. And then he did The Wiz, right? So those were in the 70s.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I mean, gotta show you.
I was trying to be that special asshole with that one.
Show you my picture there.
Oh, that's my guy. That's my guy, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's the first
director of Lost Boys, right? I mean,
yep. That's definitely his best movie for sure.
Yeah, that's my all-time fave. And then he did A Time to Kill, of course, the Batman Forever, 8mm, Falling Down. I mean, just his list of movies. So.
Yes.
He didn't do a lot like in more recent years, but everything he's done was just amazing. Writer and director.
Yeah. Bishop, what was some of your favorite Schumacher flicks?
The best one, point blank period. DC F to the motherfucking D, Falling Down.
Yeah.
Kirk Douglas's
Falling
greatest
down,
fucking
yeah.
piece of fucking work, in my opinion.
yeah,
That's the
Yeah.
best story ever. If you can't relate to falling down, fuck you. That's what I'm just gonna say. There is no this, that, or the third. Fuck you.
Right.
it's more relevant today than ever, really.
Yeah,
I
very
wanted
much
to
so.
be cutesy with the whole car wash thing, like I was smart like that, but now she beat me to the punch. So respect.
It's all about
And
DC Cap, man. It's all about DC Cap.
DC.
Time to Kill.
That would have been
8mm.
mine, I guess.
That's the
I'm
8mm.
waiting.
8mm fucked me up, yo.
Time to Kill was amazing.
Flatliners, damn.
Yeah, Flatliner, yeah.
Flatliners. Yeah, that's right.
Time to Kill was a fucking intense fucking movie, man. Like
That was
Yes, it
amazing.
like,
yeah.
he had some range, man. He did the goofy Batman movies and did the movies like Falling Down and Time to Kill. So this guy had some talent, man. Like Phone Booth was kind of underrated. That was a good,
Yep.
good movie.
Phone Booth was that shit, yeah.
Guy stuck in a thing fucking movie. That was probably one of the better ones for sure. Rick, what's some of your favorites?
All right, so Joel Schumacher for me has like a very, very, very big place in my heart for me. I remember watching The Lost Boys when I was a kid. I remember watching DC. I remember watching DC Cab with with my older god brother, and I wasn't supposed to be watching this movie, but I was, and it was fucking funny as shit. And I loved every second. Mr. T is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's irreverent. It's great. It falls in line, not as classic as The Blazing Saddles, but falls in line that this is a movie you can never ever do again. Saint Elmo's Fire.
Oh,
just for the song alone, really.
Yeah, he worked with, but like you just look at everybody he works with. He's worked with Julia Roberts in Flatliners. He worked with her afterwards on Dying Young because she got along with him so good that she brought him on as a director.
Can I ask an honest question about St. Elmo's Fire?
Yo.
Was old girl really trying to kill herself by freezing her ass by the fucking window?
Yes. Yes.
That was the worst shit I ever fucking saw.
You know what? You don't want to fuck with those Georgetown thinkers, man. Those Georgetown thinkers are fucking not right there, man.
White people are crazy.
Yeah,
that was that bullshit. I'm sorry. That was the only fucked up part about that movie to me. Yeah.
So like Bishop said, like to me, Falling Down is an underrated piece of work.
Yeah.
I remember watching this and I was just like, as a teenager, I related. I was like, fuck, he's right. That fucking burger doesn't look like what the fuck they're offering up on that shit. So
you find yourself screaming, yes,
you do. You do.
Relevant
and
now.
he knew, and even like when like the one guy who was like I think working a surplus shop was like a KKK guy, and he was like, oh, you're on my side, you get it, and he's like, fuck you, no, I don't, you're not on my side. So those are those things that you kind of fucking love about this guy. He takes some
Cyclone B.
he did I think he directed The Client too with Tommy Lee Jones and Susan Sarandon, and I can't remember what was the kid's name. I can't remember the kid's name. He actually passed away. I can't remember the young kid's name.
The kid from Sequest?
No, not Sequest. He was the kid. Brad Renfro.
Brad Renfro.
Brad Renfro.
Yeah.
He was in
Renfro,
Falling. Yeah, he was in The Client. But dude, you got 8mm. Batman Forever, you know what, right? You're right. That one's fucking underrated.
Fun movie, man. I watched it last night.
Batman and Robin sucks ass, but Batman Forever is fucking fun. It sucks ass. So you also got Phone Booth, which is fucking an awesome fucking movie, especially that the fact that you realize that movie is time lapse.
Yes.
Hey man, he directed Incredibly Shrinking Woman, man. That's an underrated comedy.
Yeah, that's a great movie. It's a great movie.
I did not know he fucking directed that one. That's a cutty one.
To me, the last great movie he directed was actually a very underrated film with Jim Carrey. Was the number 23.
Oh man, that movie's fucking horrible. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's great. It's great.
That's one of the worst fucking movies.
No. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's all subjective.
No, it's not. It's
great. It's great. It's all subjective, man.
What the fuck? Of all the fucking insane shit.
It's a bad performance by fucking Jim Carrey, but you know what?
All the insane shit you said over the years.
I like shit movies. I'm sorry.
You said some insane. No. You like some shitty movies.
I like shit movies. I told you.
No. This is taking it too far, Rick.
I don't. Dude, if I said I like The Haunting, I'd fucking, that's taking it too far. But
the fact that you guys didn't, talk about his greatest film achievement, the "Kiss from a Rose" music video. That's his.
he did,
fucking
yes, yeah. Although he
Definitely.
did, he
Did you know that
half
when
the-
it snows,
half the movie is
the
light that you shine
Baby.
can't be seen. Dude, you're gonna get me into karaoke mode. Stop it. Stop it.
Kiss from a rose.
He had lupus, man. Fucking sealed.
Let's see. We got.
that was Batman with nipples.
We got. Hey man. It's
Ah,
you gotta know when
that's a
it's
hard
cold
pill to
outside.
swallow, bro. It's a hard pill to swallow.
His nipples get hard when danger's about. So we got some. So we got some chats here. Alex, Lost Boys. Yes, Lost Boys, the greatest Joel Schumacher movie.
I
for
think,
sure.
yeah.
Yep.
Well,
that's
okay,
it,
so
number one.
what's everybody's greatest Joel Schumacher?
Lost Boys.
Falling down.
Lost
Lost
Boys.
Boys.
I say Lost
Falling
Boys.
down.
Mine's Lost
Falling
Boys.
down. Good call though.
Always got to be
I'm
different.
falling down.
Bishop.
Falling Down would be my number 2. But yeah.
Lost Boys would be my number 2, actually.
Okay.
Whoa.
We can go back and forth.
Flip flop.
Let's see,
One
Victoria.
thing I hate about Santa Ana is all the goddamn vampires.
That's a great fucking line, by the way.
Mhm.
There should have been a sequel with werewolves. That would have been awesome.
Yeah,
Victoria
that's when I
Raymond.
first moved here, I actually asked
We can
Rachel where
always
the fuck
write it,
that
right?
was to
We can
find out where
always
the
write
damn vampires were, yeah.
All the good actors are dead. Victoria, hi Victoria. Alex, modern day real life falling down is Rick going to work. Yeah.
That's
Rick
very
at
true.
work.
You guys have no idea the shit I go through on the daily right now. Everybody's at home. I'm on the fucking front lines.
I used to work with you, Rick. I know.
He knows how
Frontline
crazy I can get crazy. I can get cray at times.
Want to get nuts? All right, let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts. Never
Oh, look at that
run with another
transition.
man's rhubarb.
Look at that transition. All right, so
You
next we're going.
transition.
Oh, look at that. I'm fucking getting so good at that.
Whoa.
So speaking of Mr. Keaton and Batman and all that stuff, Mr. Michael Keaton's coming back. He's going to play Batman again in the new Flash movie, which supposedly is going to be a Flashpoint kind of type of scenario where Flash is going to be going through a different the multiverse.
Multiverse.
Kind of I guess the opposite side of the crisis that happened on the CW earlier in the winter time. So yeah, Michael Keaton's showing up as Batman. He's supposedly going to be like a Nick Fury kind of role. He's going to be signed up for like multiple picks, so he's going to show up in the next few DC movies, and it has a mentor type role. I heard rumors of him showing up in Batgirl. There's talk of this might spin off into a Batman Beyond movie, which I think is probably the most exciting thing. So we got Batman coming back. Michelle, what do you think of this? Michael Keaton coming back. He's what, 60 in his 60s right now, coming back as Batman.
Probably. I mean, when I read that story, or what was happening with him, it's like, okay, would I like to see Michael Keaton in the 60s? Would I like to see Val Kilmer in the 60s? Would I like to see George Clooney in the 60s? Right? I was like, which one of these guys would I like to see? Let's stick with OG Michael Keaton, right?
OG
So
Michael Keaton.
I'm good with that.
OG
I'm good
Michael
with seeing
Keaton.
him.
He's looking good. He looks like he's a good. It looks like a good 60. Yeah, for sure. So
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, are you excited about this? Keaton coming back, Michelle?
Oh, I am actually, but I wanted to see, like, if he's going to be doing this with DC, what's going to happen with his Vulture character with MCU? I mean,
Well,
I don't know how that works.
He's coming back as he's good in the new Morbius movie. So I'm not sure.
Right.
They haven't said if he's coming back as the Vulture, but I'm pretty sure that that's what he's coming back as. But yeah,
So-
like Rick
Of
Mindbreaker.
course
it's all
he's
about the
doing
money.
it for that. That's why it's
Of
called
course.
a professional actor. Come on.
Right.
So Bishop, what do you think of this? What do you think of Batman coming back? You want to see him in the suit? I heard there's rumors of him showing up in the Kingdom Come suit. Do you want to see him suit as Batman again? Do you want him just as a Bruce Wayne mentor type? What do you think of this?
You know what? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm not even really a big Batman fucking fan.
Whoa.
Like
Oh,
Joker,
whoa,
because
Rick
he's
just fucking died
unpredictable and
inside.
crazy. But I'm not really a hardcore Batman guy. I'll fight you outside. It ain't no big deal.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here. This time I'm here now. Like Clone
Yeah,
Wars wasn't no
because-
shit. Now it's Batman. Now we talking.
All right, let me finish though. Because I do respect and like Joker, I do love the fucking lore and all the fucking shits, right? Real talk, I'm with the shits. OG Michael Keaton, he's gonna be dope, and I really hope to see him as some sort of like mentor shit, like Batman Beyond type
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
You tell us some sort of like old story, or you're passing knowledge on to fucking some like Dick Grayson ass type nigga, or some Nightwing type nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Do I want to see him in a suit? Fuck no, dude. He's too old for that bullshit. Let my man go out with dignity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if he has like a Batman Returns, like a Dark Knight Returns type armor, like a I thought the B versus S armor was okay, but like the comic book kind of armor like that, like if you had to come out and help him out for a second or whatever, that's fine.
All
But
right.
yeah, I don't
Might.
want to see him like with
All
a
right,
cane
yeah, okay,
walking
yeah.
around. Yeah, he definitely needs to have some
respect
kind of like some kind of armor. He's not going out there kicking ass in that old school fucking suit. So you know. The major thing I have with this Flash movie is the casting of the Flash, so that's gonna really kind of like sway where this movie goes. Rick, I know you're chomping. Look at those eyes twitching. Rick, are you happy with this Michael Keaton coming back?
So look,
First time in a fight, this shit.
it all depends for me how much of Michael Keaton makes an impact on the movie. Is he just coming in for a quick cameo? Is he just gonna put on the suit? He's gonna see him and that's it. It's like we're all making a big deal about Michael Keaton being casted for 15 seconds to 2 minutes of screen time. That's what I want to know. Is he going to be a legit player?
I forgot all about shit like that. I respect that.
Is he going to be a legit player in the movie? Because to me, what it sounds like, and I'm hoping it's not, but it's all a platform for the Flash to show that there are alternate universes in the DC universe. So they're going to show the whole 52. To me, it feels like this might be a gateway to show why Robert Pattinson is the Batman, why Ben Affleck is Batman, why Christian Bale is Batman, almost like an Into the Spider-Verse kind of a thing.
Yeah.
If they're smart and they play their cards the right way. But is that what they're doing? Because if they're actually making this a whole storyline, because I'll tell everybody, I'm not the biggest fan of Flashpoint. I was not very thrilled with the storyline. I thought it was lazy. Like, oh, this is it. I'm like, yeah, anybody can do that's a what if. That's a fucking what if. You know, don't give me this as a fucking like storyline. Oh, we're gonna fix it though. Yeah, bury your fucking everything up trying to save your mom again. Fuck you.
He fucked up the TV show too.
That's my whole thing with Barry. That's why I dislike Barry so much. But
so I think
this is what it's gonna be. Yeah.
They kind of set this up in the CW stuff, like Ezra Miller shows up in the Crisis. So I think it's going to be like the opposite side of the multiverse, which I think is a smart way to like do things. Like there's a multiverse, like just like Marvel's going to try to do this with the WandaVision coming up. So they're going to definitely introduce the multiverse. So it's DC did it best. They were the first ones to have a multiverse in the comics, really. The Crisis on Multiple Earths. So that was like one of the first like big crossovers, like DC. Flash and Jay Garrick and Barry Allen met, and that was like the first one. There's multiple Earths. There's Earth 1, Earth 2, and all this other shit. So it kind of opened the floodgates. So I think that's a smart way for the movies. Like just say, yeah, everything counts. Everything matters. Like everything you've watched.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't mind seeing like Linda Carter show up as Wonder Woman, and then that would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, you could pull from all these, all the ones that didn't make it to Crisis on CW, pull them for the movie, like bring them out. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing all that.
I wouldn't mind seeing George Clooney. You know what? How they casted Michael Keaton, I wouldn't mind having George Clooney casting that role, giving him another crack at Batman, because I feel that the first time he had the crack, he didn't fucking. He probably didn't fucking take it seriously. I think this time he might.
I had that discussion last night when I was watching the Batman Forever. Like if he played Batman like 10 years after that Batman Forever, if he was like the next one in, if it was like 10 years after that, I think he would have been a way better Batman. Because I agree. Clooney during that time was cool, but he had that like fucking like putting my head down. He didn't have that confidence he did like a couple of years later. He had like I'm George Clooney, I'm just gonna put my head down and like I'm acting like this.
You never really get to see his face in certain flicks because of the way he fucking holds himself and the way
he's still charming, but Batman has to be confident. Like even Bruce Wayne is confident. Like he
definitely.
can't.
See, that's one thing that I get. I've heard. Me and Lori actually went back and forth with this when it comes to.
Bishop, you okay?
She called Ben Affleck a horrible actor when it came. He might be a horrible actor, but when it comes to Batman, Ben Affleck is the shit, yo. I'm just saying.
I think she just has issues with
Yeah, people have issues with Ben
I
Affleck.
have the same
People
way. I have
issues with
issues
Tom
with certain.
Cruise.
I have issues with certain actors. We all have our actors.
We all
with
have
actors.
certain issues with certain
I'll give you
actors.
that, yo. Ben Affleck is the best one, yo.
Ben Affleck to me is bar none the best Batman I've ever seen on screen. He was the epitome of Bruce Wayne. He was the epitome of fucking of Batman. So
barrel chest and white privilege, hell yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing a scene where they kind of explain why there was different Batman, like why because it was pretty much the same continuity in those the first 4 Batman movies. It was just a different Batman and
a different actor, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they'll explain there was glitches where like, oh yeah, fucking Val Kilmer shows up and then Clooney.
That would be so sick.
I mean,
that would be one fucking expensive movie for all these fucking cameos, though.
Oh, definitely.
Holy shit! But it needs to be done. It needs to be done. So
I think Clooney would do it as a lark. I think he would do it just to fucking like, oh yeah, I'll play Batman.
Clooney would do it. You know what? I think Bale would do it if he didn't have to wear the cowl. If Bale could just be Bale on screen with his face, he would do it.
His face.
Yeah, he doesn't want to have to put on all that shit again.
Yeah, Bale, great Bruce Wayne, shitty Batman. I hated his fucking Batman voice. I think he's overrated as Batman.
And I was watching a lot of these videos when it comes to like what they could have done different. And I always think about this, and they're right. I'm like, Bruce Wayne at that time was fucking rich enough to come up with a voice modulator. Why the hell did he talk like this for 3 movies? I'm like, are you serious?
I'm Ken Kenneth from Connecticut.
Ben Affleck is, they addressed this in the fucking first fucking movie. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. So this opens up the door for a lot of shit. Like, Michelle, what would you like to see in this time? Like, you want to see some of the TV show come into the movie? You want to see like different DC stuff from the past jump into the movie? What do you expect?
Well, I don't know. I haven't watched so much of the DC stuff, but I mean, whoever's out there, just put them all in. I'll watch it all. I don't know if there's anybody you guys might not want to see in the movies. Is there anybody
to me it depends with this Flash movie because all we've heard is
I don't want to see Ezra. I don't want to see Ezra Miller. That's what
you're right.
You just want to see the Flash.
but the one thing we haven't heard, guys, the thing that always gets to me is we haven't heard villain. Not one of us has heard villain for. Not one of us has heard villain for this.
It's gonna be Zoom. It's Flash.
No, that's what you think.
Yeah, it's gonna be Zoom.
Well, we don't know with how the way the suits work, man. The suits can say, well, it should be Zoom, but let's just do this. That's why let's wait until they cast the big bad and they tell us who the big bad is going to be.
Who the villain will be.
Yeah, because it's hard to fucking say anything because to me, I always tell everybody at the crux of at the core of every fucking superhero movie, the villain needs to be fucking there. Iron Man was horrible. All 3 of them. Why? Because there was no fucking villain. It was great that Stark was great, but no villain.
Stark's ego was the villain in those movies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's. I think the rumor was like Mirror Master was supposed to be one of the villains.
That'd be one of, right? Just one.
Yeah. Oh, you got to have multiple villains.
You got to have multiples. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to
Flash, if you're gonna do a Flashpoint, Zoom is the only choice. You're gonna have Zoom for Professor Zoom. So we'll see. I'm excited about this. So Bishop, what do you think about? What do you think? Who do you want to see come in from like the TV and like the DC movies? And you want to see everybody show up from some of the past movies?
I'm not gonna lie to you again. I'm not a real hardcore DC guy. I'm just starting to get into this shit.
I can help you.
Of course, definitely. I'm like Michelle, yo, throw it at me. I'll watch it, yo. It's all kind of fly right now. So give me what you got. I'll give you the bitchin' report afterwards, yo.
You know what? I want to see fucking Chris O'Donnell show up as Nightwing. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I would not mind seeing
that. That would be fucking cool, though. That would be
cool. You know what would be cool if he showed up as Red Robin from Kingdom Come with because that Red Robin was based on the Keaton Batman mask. So if he shows up with the fucking like Red Robin costume,
right, keep the same energy. You got to look for Alicia Silverstone too, then, yeah.
She always said she wanted to play Batgirl again, but yeah,
she can come back.
Don't you do that? Don't you do that?
That was horrible.
Or if you want to keep that same energy, what about Halle Berry as Catwoman, yo?
All right, so we're gonna move on from that.
You know,
Oh, man.
there's a couple of other people that could play Catwoman if they're gonna try to fucking give us like a Joker, Joaquin Phoenix kind of Catwoman. I have so many fucking other people that can play Catwoman.
Who's playing that? Is it Zoe Kravitz?
Oh, Zoe Kravitz, and I can't fucking wait, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Please don't do that to the camera. You know,
Yeah.
you can get us fucking kicked off of YouTube.
6 feet back, Rick. 6 feet
Save,
back.
save that for your save that for your porn. Save that for your Pornhub account.
They're gonna have to beat me away from Zoe Kravitz. Zoe,
Oh, well. All right,
I'm coming for you.
can't wait for that fucking hashtag, Rick. Goddamn. All right, so
Fuck's a lady.
Jesus.
Here I come, baby. I'm coming to get you.
All right, calm down. I'm gonna shut down.
Fuck's it.
Let's see, Alex, be strong, buddy. I think he's talking to you, Rick. We are in the darkest timeline. What actor should play Zoom? That's a good question, Alex.
You know
Who
what?
should play Zoom?
So to me, it all comes down to if you have to whoever you pick to play Zoom, you have to know who you're having as Flash because they kind of mirror each other. You know what I mean? You kind of
certain storylines, but they're not like they don't have to like.
No, I don't want them to look like each other, but they need to be of similar height. They need to be of similar build. So that to me, like if you like Matthew McConaughey, it should be like a fucking like a Professor Zoom, but he's too fucking old. But
I told
All
you.
right.
I told you. Mike,
all right, yeah, right. That'd be awesome.
who the hell is my?
Wait, who's your Flash?
I can't. I have. Well, we're doing.
No. Oh yeah, we're talking that. That's another show.
That's a
It's
whole
another
thing.
show.
Spoilers. I like my reverse Flash, but all right, I'm gonna tell you my pick for reverse Flash. Donald Gleason.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
General
that's
Hux.
fucking
Yeah,
General
okay.
Hux.
Yeah, I think he'd be a great.
yeah, he's
professor.
good. Yeah.
He has like the frame, and he has like that red hair and like that fucking weird,
Yeah.
fucking crazy stare. I think he'd be the best
I
professor.
fucking
He's good.
I like that.
Donald-
I like
Donald
Hux.
Gleason. Yeah,
Domhnall Gleason. Yeah.
Donald.
Donald.
Yeah,
Donald.
that would be my pick for Professor Zoom.
Good one. I like that.
All right. Yeah. That's overall, I think this is gonna be interesting. I like the director Muschietti. He's.
You got to get rid of
Muschietti.
Ezra. Ezra's got to go.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'll agree with. Ezra's got to go.
As a
You need someone better than Ezra, right?
yeah. Who better than Ezra? Who better than Ezra? Everyone else.
Hey, right now, for real. Hashtag, we got to start doing that, Ray. Hashtag right now, this is a movement. Hashtag better than Ezra. Fuck him.
Anybody. Or at least teach him how to fucking
You're
run.
not gonna get the response you want, bro.
He is not gonna
get
switch it up for
response
you. You got to get him fired. Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Out of here. Better than Ezra. Out of here.
I don't like him.
Someone's never heard of that band.
He probably
That's a
hasn't.
great 90s band.
Though my guy, I already said my choice because it's only for Barry Allen. My choice is Garrett Hedlund. That's the guy from Tron Legacy. I think he'd do a great fucking job.
I have to look at him. I don't know. I'm not familiar with him.
Garrett Hedlund from Tron Legacy.
Tron Legacy.
For Barry Allen. That's if it's Barry Allen, not Wally West.
Get your vibrating Godzilla and wait for later and turn off the light and be good.
Go, Godzilla.
Yeah, so it should be good. I think I'm excited about it. Hopefully they teach Ezra how to run instead of running like feet.
Dude, yeah, he looks like he's
so we'll
fucking
see.
like speed skating and shit. He's got this whole fucking like.
It's horrible. All right, so
Bishop's got it.
Yeah, just.
yeah, so exactly, yeah. It's too much E at the fucking rave. Too much E. So we did this. We were off last week. Last week was Father's Day. I put the question out. What? Just a quick who do you think are the best dads in comics?
Oh, man.
So I was looking this up, man. There's really not great father figures in.
No. There are.
There's
There
not
are
really.
great
Dude.
father
fathers,
figures.
Like,
What are you talking
Come on,
about?
like Reed Richards is a horrible father. I was like, some of his fucking past mistakes. He's like manipulating his kids and his family.
Yeah.
He's a horrible father.
Okay, so
there's
one thing I wanted to ask you when it came to this, are we talking about just like who are actual fathers or people who are father figures? Because
we
sometimes
gotta
a
go
person
father
is a-
figures because there's no like because like Green Arrow was a father. He was a horrible father.
He is a fucking horrible father. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, there's
It's terrible.
The fuck the fathers in comic books, bro.
Comic books have not been kind to fathers. They're not really good. Like Norman Osborn, not a good father.
I don't want to hear I don't want to hear Reed Richards or Norman Osborn. Anybody says that shit, they're fucking crazy.
No.
Yeah, horrible father. Like, yeah, there's not good. There's good father figures like Uncle Ben from Spider-Man. That was a good father figure. You know,
that's what I'm saying. Father figures, because
like
I have a few.
Jake Garrick from The Flash. He was like a big. He's
Jake Garrick. Oh, you know what? Max Mercury too, man.
Yeah, Wally West is actually a good father when his kids came out the womb. So and also for me, like kind of still related to comics, Optimus Prime. He's the greatest, one of the greatest father figures.
Oh,
he was the man that
absolutely.
raised me, really. So Michelle, what do you think?
Absolutely.
Who's your favorite father figures in comics?
Well, when when I was thinking about this, I wasn't going to go for the obvious, like Alfred Pennyworth or
Oh,
no, I mean I'm sure you guys would bring him up. So I went with someone totally not obvious. Daredevil's father, Jack Murdock.
yeah, that's a great one. It's a great
He
father.
single father. And he worked, to get his son, Matt through school. You're going to get good grades. You're not going to do anything violent. Unfortunately, he made some bad decisions, but it was always, for the good of his son and the good of his, his family. So.
And his son came out one damn good fucking human being. So,
absolutely, yeah. So
Shadowland.
Jack Murdock, and then another one that's not so obvious is Rick Grimes, from Walking Dead.
That's one on my list. Yeah.
And I'm not talking about like TV show necessarily. No. Rick Grimes. I'm talking about actual Rick Grimes in Walking Dead.
Yeah.
So those are my two,
that's a good
dads in the comics.
That's a good shout for sure. Bishop, what do you got? Any daddy issues with comics? We got
mine, and keep it with Black Lives Matter and all the chaos that's going on right now. My ultimate comic father figure is Robert Mr. Bitches Freeman from Boondocks.
Yes. Yes.
Granddad was the shit on wax.
Granddad.
He was a black historical fucking figure. Anything that happened in Black history, he was always there for. He was a red tail. He was on the fucking all the protest bus. He was at the counters. And let's keep it G. The belt kung fu shit, that's fire, my nigga. I thought my parents knew that fucking art form when I saw that.
I know about the belt kung fu shit, bro. I felt that shit.
Thank you. I got them belt marks on my back, so real talk. That's
real talk. Real
Freeman.
Talk.
Rest in peace, fucking I'm John Witherspoon, yo.
We're probably the ultimate dad in comics. Probably Jonathan Kent. I think he. That was probably definitely the best overall dad. And Jor-El, I guess he shot his father and his son into space. I don't know how
he's a good one. He's a good one.
I mean, he had to. Come on now.
The ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's I'm looking at the top. They did a list. Jack Murdock is he's on top 5.
Jack Murdock would be up there.
Uncle Ben, definitely on the worst. Reed Richards is he's on the worst. Norman Osborn.
Reed puts his children in danger.
Ra's al Ghul, it's pretty horrible.
Ra's al Ghul, yes. Horrible.
Oh my
horrible.
God.
The number one worst dad is Deathstroke. That's fucking true. Yeah, I think he killed half.
2 of his kids. He fucking killed.
Oh my God, that's
2. Oh my God.
Didn't he stab Ravager in her eye too? He's a.
I think he took her eye out.
Yeah. He's
I was like, fuck you. You need to look like me.
Hey, he's still better. Dad. He's still better than my dad, I tell you. All right, so so now we're gonna.
I want my. I got my list.
Go ahead, Rick.
I was chomping at the bit for this one.
So, who can tell, Rick? Go.
Go.
Okay, Rick Grimes. Alfred Pennyworth. I'm sorry, Alfred Pennyworth. He probably is the best dad, like the best father figure out of everybody. No, because the thing is,
he's more like a cool uncle, man.
No, dude, that's Bruce's dad. He may be an uncle to fucking Nightwing, maybe an uncle to everybody else, but that man is a father to fucking Bruce Wayne.
To Bruce Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, dude, and he is probably the best father. He supports his kids' endeavor, by fucking even helping him fucking do what he fucking wants to do, and knows that one day he's gonna have to fucking like stand right by him and fucking like probably be the pallbearer at his death. But he's one of the fucking best dads ever. Scott Lang, Ant-Man's one of the fucking best dads out there too. You know, Scott Lang's a fucking great a great dad. Jonathan Kent, also a great dad.
Mhm.
See, I was gonna say Aunt May to me, because at one point, you know, Ben died, and he
Spoilers,
wasn't.
man.
No, yeah, but it's just like, you know, it's like
Wait,
she had to
Ben died?
she had to do it
Haven't
all
got
by
to that issue yet. Good.
she had to do it all by herself, and she raised a fucking, and like the one thing that I loved about all these people that I said who were like good fucking parents, all the people that they were the surrogate fathers for or surrogate parent for, every single kid grew up to be a fucking very good fucking child. Like they had a fucking the moral compass. It's not like Magneto fucking raising Quicksilver. You know what I mean? Magneto's
Right.
he's not what the fucking best parents.
We didn't raise Quicksilver.
Yeah, but still, even though like Magneto was still like a big thing for Quicksilver, but everybody else was a good hero. So I'm just saying, all of these guys who raised their guys were good people.
Good job.
Thank you.
One I forgot was actually pretty good. Marco from Saga. That's good. He's a good father.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, of course.
You know, I want to say Omni-Man
book.
too.
No, that's a horrible father.
No. He
almost
got it.
killed his son. What the fuck are you talking
Hey,
about?
the thing is, it's all a story about retribution though.
Yeah.
Omni-Man came back for him. He fucked him up. I get it, but he came back for him.
No, that's some ultimate daddy issues right there.
Yeah.
There is, but Omni-Man is still a good dad.
Let's see.
Omni-Man.
Alex
Okay.
again. Elisa Silverstone has If. Odin. No, Odin's a horrible father too.
Odin's fucking bad, dude. What are you
Absolutely
talking
not.
about?
Odin is a fucking horrible father, dude. Especially in the comics, he's a fucking straight asshole in the fucking.
Yeah, he
comics.
is.
Yeah, they kind of like niced him up in the fucking in the movies, but yeah, Odin's a fucking asshole, man. He's not a good father. No father. So yeah, it's some good comics. Splash Page Comics was Magneto the real father? Could have been the Wizard per Stanley. Yeah, they kept on switching it. They retconned that a couple of years ago. That Magneto was not their father. He was not Quicksilver's and Scott. This is when Marvel didn't have the rights to the X-Men character. So they were trying to push the X-Men characters aside and boost in.
This was before they got everything back together again, right?
Yeah, and so they kind of retcon. Oh, like Magneto's not their father. It's like it's some other bullshit they try to retcon. So hopefully they're always going to be their kids to me. I can't unlearn that. Yeah, like that's their kids. I don't care what they fucking retcon bullshit they try to fucking do. Hopefully they revert it back now that they have the rights, because it just makes sense for him to be the father. And they had some cool storylines coming out, him being the father of those two. So hopefully they retcon that back, since they have the rights. So we'll see. But some good daddy talk. Way to go.
That was good daddy talk.
Good daddy talk. So now we're gonna jump to the pull list for the week.
We need a DNA test. We do.
You are not the father.
Yeah. Hey, dude, if we have the Maury Povich fucking show of comic books, like, you are the father, like fucking Magneto. Oh, fuck. Polaris, God, fuck.
Current day X-Men and Inhumans writer says you're not the father.
You are not the father.
Sorry,
dude,
folks.
They should have a panel. They should have a comic panel with fucking Maury Povich and fucking all these fucking like comic dads and shit. That'd be great.
That'd be hilarious.
See fucking Bruce Wayne doing fucking cartwheels out there. Like, yeah, Damien, you know.
Yeah, we could do a fan film. We could do a fan film like that.
Running up and down the aisles, fucking high-fiving people and shit, and Maury Povich. Like, nope, not the dad.
Like, like Sue Storm having like shit, her baby comes out looking like a rock. Like, oh, wait. Like, hold on here, something's not right. Wait, why is my son all rocky?
Why is he rocky?
He's fucking orange as shit right now. He looks like orange bricks.
Ben, you want to tell me something? All right, so we're gonna have it's a big pull list this week. So pull list is what we picked up during the week, what we watched, what we listened to. Could be toys, could be, music we listen to, a TV show we watch, good or bad, something that you feel like talking about, sharing with the group. So Michelle, we'll go to you first. I know you have some good comics to share with us, so please, the floor is yours.
I'm going to, I got a couple of things this week. I'm going to do 3 different comic publishers here. So the first one is Marvel. And I picked up Star Wars Bounty Hunters #1. I don't know if y'all can see that.
I was going to check that out. How is it?
Oh, nice. Who's that by? Marvel?
It's Marvel, and the writer is Ethan Sachs, artist Paolo Villanelli, colorist Arif Prianto. And it's set like, after the Battle of Hoth, and, Empire's, sorry.
No, that looks great.
I don't know if you can see it there. Empire is, rolling, and then we've got our bounty hunters. This is Valance, Bosk, and then of course Boba Fett right there. So I just picked this up. I'm gonna start reading that, see how that goes. So that's Marvel. Then I got a DC, and I don't know if you guys have talked about this now, but I'm like really excited. The Dark Knight's Death Metal. So this is a black cover.
I love
there you
that.
go. There's the
Dark Knight's Death Metal. Fuck yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
But
I love it.
this is so ready for like Capullo and Snyder and everybody else to be drawing and writing.
Nice silver marker on that.
Oh, definitely. And then of course, you open it up and then there's the cover, right? The Capullo cover, right?
Oh, that's
nice.
dope.
So shout out to Zab. Zab told me to get this, so I picked up a couple of these.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zab.
All my nerd
friends. Why did you
read
tell me that one?
No, one more.
Did you read? Did you?
Sorry?
Did you read Death Metal yet?
No, you know what? I just ordered from Amazon the prelude to it. The first Death Metal, and then I'm gonna read this one.
Is that a new book right now, or is that something that's been? Oh, it's been out. Is
Yeah.
there a trade? Is there a trade for it yet?
It's been an ongoing storyline with Scott Snyder. This is like his swan. This is like his last story. This kind of ties everything he's been doing.
Yeah.
But there's no trade for this out just yet, right?
Yeah, he did Black Metal. He did Black Metal. I think was it called Black Metal last year. So this is like the last part. This is like the last.
Last part.
Yeah. So go ahead, Michelle. I'll talk a little bit more about now.
Yeah. Then the last one is Image. I picked up Rob Guillory's Farmhand. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but interesting because it's about a family that has a farm that's raising like human organs, self-healing human organs. And I'm like, yeah, sign me up. I'll read this.
It sounds ill, yeah.
Yeah. So the writer and the artist is Rob Guillory, and his art is interesting because it kind of reminds me of like Scotty Young. But you know how Scotty Young, he draws like young type villains and superheroes. This is more like adult looking, but it's more of a Scotty Young type. I think.
Like a stylized kind of,
Yeah, stylized, yeah. So I'm gonna start reading this guy, Farmhand, and the colorist is a girl named Taylor Wells. So this is still ongoing too. So this is the first 6 issues or 5 issues. So I'm gonna start reading this. Farmhand.
Oh, nice. That's Image, right?
This is Image, yeah.
All right, cool.
And then one thing I wanted to ask you guys, because Zab said, watch Harley Quinn on DC Universe.
I haven't yet.
Have you watched?
I just picked it up at the store. I bought it on DVD. I saw it for like cheap on DVD.
Which one? The Harley Quinn what?
The cartoon.
The animated series. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They already have season 1 on DVD?
Yeah.
No shit. Oh my God. I didn't even know that.
I just bought it literally like 2 days ago. Yeah.
Have you watched it yet?
I have not watched it. I heard it's fucking amazing. I heard it's mature. It's like mature audiences. It's like hardcore, like fucking.
It's anything and everything they couldn't do in the 90s, because you have Paul Dini and you have Bruce Timm writing it, right, with the other fellows from Arrested Development or something. It's everything they couldn't say in the 90s with Batman animated series, you can say now. Yeah. It's like the first episode is just wow, violent and vulgar language, but it's actually kind of fun, So
I hear good things.
Yeah, I'm curious when you guys watch it, just kind of your next show or something, let me know what you think.
I'll try and check it out.
Yeah, I totally forgot I bought it the other day. So yeah, thanks for reminding me.
I actually like it.
Yeah, it's good.
So
I hear good things.
I've heard great things about the animated series.
Yeah. So it's like I don't want to. It looks like they have some good shit on there. I don't want to pay for another subscription. I'm gonna wait for it to show like a bunch of the shows to show up on HBO Max. Bishop, what do you got for us this week?
For me, I got two things. The first one is Marvel Alliance 3 for the Switch. Awesome fucking game. Little bit hard at fucking times, but it's worth the shit. Keep playing it. Especially when you're stoned, it's a really good fucking play. And if you know the fucking game, if you know all the storylines in the canon of fucking Marvel, you can put teams together like in the other fucking games that fucking come out and pop it off toughness.
Yo, you got online for that?
I don't go online because online equals a whole bunch of like weird little white kids calling me a nigger all the time, and I don't do that shit. So
Oh my God.
I'm good.
You know what? I'm gonna have to try to get your fucking info on that. And if I get that game, we're gonna have to play that, bro.
Oh, bet.
Just telling you, hermano. Just telling you.
Sorry.
Play. We're about to do this shit.
Who's
There's about to be
your,
mutant powers everywhere.
who's your squad, Bishop? Who's your squad?
Oh, what is it? Right now, it's Black Panther, it's Storm, Hulk, and Wolverine. Yeah.
That's a good squad right
There you
there.
go.
That's a good squad.
Right?
And he's yeah.
I like that squad.
Got mutant powers. Got fucking agility.
You gotta have
Of
somebody that
course.
Got
flies.
fucking strength.
Yeah, this is tough, B.
You need somebody that flies. You need some powerhouse. You need energy.
He's got everything from
Got
everybody.
it covered, man. Yeah.
Trust.
So, what else you got,
Second
Bishop?
is Kirby's Star Alliance. Yeah.
Kirby.
It's a goofy game, but it's mad fucking fun. When you're stoned as fucking shit, the colors are fucking awesome. All the weird different powers you can fucking emulate is fire as shit. It's good animation. It's good. There's no lagging. It's good shit to me. I fucks with it hard, yeah.
It's on Switch too.
Yep.
Assume, well, of course. I
2
have.
games. Good.
All right. Anything else, Bishop?
That's it, man.
Well, speaking of Switch, they just released Pod Racer. Star Wars Pod Racer on
Star
Switch.
Wars.
Yeah, I
Okay.
played a little bit. Yeah, the old N64 game. It's pretty much the same exact game as back in the day, which is awesome. I love that. That's one of my favorite N64 games. I played that one so many fucking times. I used to have it back in the day, so I haven't played that game in like 15 years. It's awesome. I want to get in a room with some folks and play some Pod Racer. I almost missed that the Anakin Skywalker yippee fucking. But it makes it tolerable. It's a great
I'm gonna
game.
see if I can get that. I'll download that shit too.
Yeah,
bro.
it's a great. It's awesome. So I got a bunch of shit. I'll try to run through them. New Green Lantern 80th anniversary. Got the
Nice.
cool Guy Gardner cover right there.
Oh yes, Guy.
Yeah. So David Finch. This one. DC's been doing these 80th anniversary comics for these next like year and 2 years, 3 years. There's a bunch of their characters are having their anniversary. So Green Lantern's up next. The Robin one was pretty good. They did a Batman one. They've been doing Wonder Woman had one. So this is the Green Lantern one. What's great about this? It has one of the last Denny O'Neil stories written. So it's in this book right here.
Okay, cool.
One of the last Denny O'Neil's storylines is in this book. It's kind of skimmed through it, but it looks like there's some good stuff in it. Like a bunch of artists that worked on Green Lantern in the past do little short stories. So it's definitely worth checking out. And an awesome Guy Gardner cover.
Good.
Let's see. Another con. We talked about death metal. Death metal. I've been told to pick this up. This, one of my favorite characters is one of the major people in the storyline. I won't spoil too much, but it's definitely an issue I was told to pick up. It's. Have you been reading it? I think it was a black metal last. I'm trying to remember the name of the. It was basically to deal with the dark multiverse of the DC universe.
Right.
There's a universe, and then there's the opposite side of the universe, so the dark multiverse. So there's dark versions of the DC characters. So it's an interesting read. Like Scott Snyder has always been kind of like he's more hit than miss for me, but it's pretty cool what he's doing, kind of fixing all the like the multiverse and fixing kind of a lot of the problems that the DC universe has. So it's so far it's been really good. It's the first issue just came out, so I'm
First
excited
issue,
about
yeah.
it. Let's see. I got a bunch of figures this week. Figures, toys, a bunch of reaction figures.
Oh, that's awesome.
The Andre the Giant. And he comes with a can of beer, which is fucking awesome.
Oh my God.
Dude.
Can he slam
That's hard,
it?
dude. That's hard.
Like, he should have like a dozen eggs in one hand and a can of beer in the other hand.
Dude, I've heard a lot of Andre stories lately on fucking YouTube from other wrestlers. You gotta fucking watch the Andre story with fucking Bad News Brown.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pick up the Box Brown Andre the Giant book, comic book.
Got that.
Yeah, it's so good. It's
That's good.
yeah. Everybody that's ever met Andre the Giant just has great
The
stories.
Dude,
Black
there are
Jack
some great
Mulligan
stories
and
about
Andre
fucking
Giant
Andre.
story.
Yeah, there are great stories about Andre the Giant. They're fucking
Yep.
awesome.
So keeping with Super 7 reaction figures.
Hey, fucker, what the fuck, bro?
You got it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, fucking this guy just bit me, dude.
Yeah, well, you kind of deserved it. This is
Hero Ash.
Hero Ash. This is man. Imagine being like an 8-year-old and buying this when you're a kid. Like,
Oh my God, that's great.
and also,
Oh yes,
the Deadite soldier.
the Deadite. Yep,
Look at that. Look at that. Get the hell out of here.
that's awesome.
It's a great.
Super 7, right? Super 7.
Super 7. Yeah. Yeah. There's a shop in San Francisco on 16th Street. If you can go in, and if you want to, you can do curbside if you want. But it's the guy Daniel, the guy who runs it over there. He's great dude.
Yep.
Yeah, so go check it out. Some great stuff. Also picked up some movies this week. Some DVDs. I picked up Creepshow finally.
Which one?
Yes.
Season 1.
Show 1? Oh, the first
3.
season.
Season 1. Yeah. So I got to jump in this and watch this. Pick him up, Rick. Come on, man.
Hey, he just bit me, dude. What are you talking about?
That shows love, okay?
Dude, he bit me. I'm like looking to make sure he didn't break skin.
He wants the love.
He's pissed, yo.
He is super mad right now.
He didn't like your take on Michael Keaton, man.
He's a big Michael Keaton fan.
So yeah, I can't wait to watch this. I'm gonna be watching this hopefully tonight. But Hans Zimmer live in Prague. So this Hans Zimmer is awesome. He's amazing, amazing composer. So he did John Carpenter a couple years ago. Did his live concert. We're playing on his music. This is Hans Zimmer playing his music. I think he came around San Francisco and I missed out. I think our buddy Alex saw it. Kind of bummed I didn't make it for that one. But Hans Zimmer, man, what a great composer, man. Just did some great music. Just true romance. Crimson Tide, Gladiator, Lion King, Pirates of the Caribbean, fucking Man of Steel, which is one of my favorite fucking scores of all time. He did some great stuff. The Dark Knight trilogy, it's amazing. I can't wait to watch this with a live symphony.
Live sympathy.
Live sympathy. Pure sympathy.
He's out there with a big ass tux going, oh.
Also, like I said earlier,
poor little guy.
So I picked up Star Trek Discovery. I had season 1 and 2. I've been watching season 1.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty good. Like I said,
you said Klingons.
Klingon issues.
What the fuck is the issue with the Klingons? Is it the way they look or the way they act? What is it?
The way they look is horrible. The prosthetics on they like every Star Trek iteration, the old G series had different Klingons from
they couldn't get this right, the fucking whole
you gotta watch it.
I gotta see it then. Yeah,
I'm not the only one that has the issues. And the way they speak, they're Klingon. I love Klingon. Klingon is a great language. That's one of my favorite.
Oh, dude, it's dirty. It's fucking assholey.
It's rough. I love it.
Yeah, so
it's very organized and shit.
It's weird and weird and monotone. It's kind of weird the way they talk. Yeah, but it's a great show. It's a great series. I'm digging it so far. A lot of it takes place before Commander before Pike and stuff, kind of during that time, right before Pike and the Enterprise.
Who's the main star?
It's the girl from
Walking Dead.
What's her name?
Sonequa Martin?
Yeah.
Oh, Sonequa Martin. Oh yeah.
Is it Martin? Is that her last name? Martin? Sonequa Martin? Dude, you're so angry. What's wrong with you? You're gonna hear him all night. I'm not paying attention anymore.
Isn't Doug Jones in that too?
Doug Jones is in it. Yeah, he plays one of the alien commanders. It's a great cast. Rick, help your cat, man. Come on.
He's like, help me.
I'm gonna mute you.
Dude, he's just being,
until you get your cat.
At this point, he's just being an asshole. I fed him as soon as I got home. He's just being an angry fuck right now.
So it sounds like you.
I don't give in, dude. Okay, first of all,
you are his father.
First of all, none of you know. Okay, all of you for giving him the benefit of the doubt. It's like Wilfred. You guys see the little cute cat. I don't see that. He's a little evil, vicious, fucking character.
I think you're Phildy's imaginary friend. It's his reality.
What? I just live in it. Not
You just live in it.
All right, let's see. We got some chats. Emily Murray. What the hell does that mean? Who am I supposed
Murray?
Murray. Who the fuck is
Murray 2 times.
Rebel?
Bill Murray?
What?
It's Bill Murray and Brian Doyle Murray. What?
Splash Page Comics. Submariner is Aquaman's father. What a twist!
Wow!
Wow!
Thumbs up here. What was it? Submariner was what, 6 months before Aquaman, or like a year, maybe a couple years before Aquaman. Yeah. Let's see. Emily, yay, Rick's cat.
No, yay, Rick's cat. Don't.
Emily wants a Switch. Go to Emily's GoFund so GoFundMe so she can get a Switch.
I got 20 of them.
Emily again, laughing my ass off. The cat. Krista, feisty Fieldy.
Fuck Fieldy. No, it's not feisty Fieldy. It's
the internet's on Fieldy's side, man.
No,
I guess so.
why? I don't understand. Wait, no. I don't understand.
Team Fieldy.
For anybody who's Team
Fieldy.
Fieldy, you guys don't understand, really. You guys really don't. You guys don't understand, man. You guys really don't. He fucking gets you. He gets you with the cuteness.
We'll get you a number after the show, Rick. You can call somebody back. Are you being abused by your cat? Does no one know?
Yes. Dude, you haven't heard that meow yet in the morning. It's scary.
It's like a fucking lawnmower in like the fucking 40s. One of the first ones off the assembly line.
So horrible, man. So horrible.
Oh my goodness.
He's fucking.
Wait, what are we talking about again? I'm completely.
We talked about Star Trek
Fieldy.
Discovery.
He's Devil Spawn.
Star-
Okay. Devil. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Star Trek Fieldy.
Fuck.
Starfield.
The Klingons in Discovery are shit, apparently. So.
Yeah. But the show's good. Definitely check it out. Let's see, Emily. Autocorrect. I want to say Maury. Okay, that makes more sense.
Oh, Maury instead of Murray.
Let's see, Krista.
Really?
Cats are automatically number one.
Why is everybody taking Fieldy's side all of a sudden? Fuck everybody right now.
Emily said, "Take the cat on Maury. Fight it out." Yeah, I want to see you guys on Jerry Springer. It'll be like that fight in Austin Powers. This is gonna.
If it's a fight from Scary Movie, I'm fucking losing, and I already know I am. All right, he's gonna fucking just uppercut me right here, and it's over.
Fieldy's just like, well, like all the audience is like, oh, like, fuck the cat, man. You don't know how it is.
I get no sympathy. That guy's gonna fucking get all the fucking love. Yeah, I'm the one who feeds him. I'm the one who changes his fucking shit box. Fuck all of you, everybody.
He didn't make the top 5 comic book dads. That's fucked up. Let's see. So Rick, what's your pull list besides Fieldy?
So my pull list. I'm on Clone Wars season 3. I just got to the part where fucking Darth Maul's brother. Yeah, it sounds like a fucking dead goat dying all the time, dude. It's just, it's not working. Fucking dead ass goat. Fuck you, Fieldy. Where'd you go?
You son of a bitch.
He disappeared now. See, fucking Fieldy.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, he does that. He comes, wrecks shit, and then just fucking he leaves. He's like a force of nature. I call him Godzilla when I feed his ass. That's what he is. He's a fucking force of nature. I feed him, he fucking comes. Rah, and it's it.
This is going to
I see. You guys don't know it. You guys don't know. I sit on the couch, play video games, and he just comes out. I'm like, for real? This son of a bitch. It happens. It just happens. So, first of all, I'd like to talk about fucking Kaiju Max.
What is that? Kaiju Max. Okay.
Kaiju Cats? What?
Kaiju Max. No. Ray got me this. Ray got me this book as part of a care package that I picked up when I picked up a whole lot of stuff. It's by Xander Cannon, written by Xander Cannon. Dude, this fucking shit's fucking awesome. It's like a fucking it's like maximum security for all the fucking kaiju. Like you got fucking like guys like Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla, all fucking just chilling in there, fucking. And there's this one dude who's like Ultraman, who has like an Ultraman suit, just like he's like fucking like the dick fucking warden. He is just like, fuck you guys, like let the fucking kaiju go. I haven't finished it yet. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's like they have interactions and stuff.
Yeah, it's fucking
good.
great. It's like
drama.
dude,
Yeah, it's
the
like a reality
Crips
show.
versus the
kaiju.
Techs. You know, because they call them like Cryptor Kids, like fucking like the Bigfoots and shit like that. And then they have like the fucking techies, like they're like man-made fucking like electrical robots, like fucking like Mecha Godzilla and shit like that. And they have them fucking interact. Dude, it's just fucking awesome to me. I'm like, dude, they got like fucking kaijus. They got fucking Ultraman. This is fucking dope. So
Okay.
Yeah, Kaiju
Kaiju
Max.
Max.
Yeah, Kaiju Max. I'm
Okay.
on like episode 3. I'm like on issue 3 or 4.
Issue. Okay.
Issue. I'm like finishing this. I think it's a 6-issue collection on season 1. It's Oni Press. I think Oni Press also did I forgot. What was the other thing they did? Oni Press. It was like something big too.
I'm gonna look that up. That looks
Scott
good.
Pilgrim.
No, it's Kaiju Max is fucking fun. It's so far from what I've read, and like even like dude, like they fucking like all their like contraband. So like they're getting cigars, but it's like fucking smokestacks from like fucking like these industrial places. So like you want these cigars, and it's like all these fucking red brick fucking like smokestacks, so they can fucking smoke them and shit. It's fucking dope. I dig it. It's great. Yeah, different shit for different people. You know how they adapt shit for like for kaiju. This would be their contraband. This would be their maximum security. This would be their fucking warden. This would be their guards.
Where'd you get that, Rick? Where'd you buy that?
Ray actually got this for me as part of my care package when I picked up a few things. So, you know, I'm gonna give
Mission
like
Comics. Where do you pick it up?
I'm not sure.
I think I forgot. I think
you might have had that already,
I
possibly. Just got it to me.
Green Apple.
Oh, Green Out. Okay.
Yeah, it's a great read. I've been having a lot of fun with it right now.
I think Alex is actually the one that told me about that one.
It's great. It's fucking great. Gupta is kind of like he's the warden, but he's kind of like an Ultraman kind of figure. Has like a suit that fucking makes a human into like a kaiju level kind of guy. So it's pretty sick.
So what else you got, Rick?
Let me see. Other things. I just downloaded a lot of the expansion packs for Arkham Knight. So I haven't played a lot of the Jason Todd Red Hood shit, and I was playing it last night. It's fucking the combat's pretty dope with the fucking guns. Also, I downloaded a lot of shit for Arkham Knight, but Batman-R.I.P. I got the GCPD for Nightwing. I got the Barbara Gordon storyline for Batgirl, and I got the Tim Drake. Yeah, I got the Tim Drake storyline too. So I haven't played none of these. These are all new original games that I haven't finished on my Batman Arkham Knight for PS4 yet. But looking forward to playing them and finishing all that shit before the next July free games are coming out for PS Plus.
Okay, cool.
What'd you think of that Mayfex figure that's coming out? That the Jason Todd.
Dude, I'm fucking dude. Honestly, I don't want to fucking say like anything fucking super fucking XXX rated on that one. I want that shit super fucking bad.
It looks sick.
You have no idea. Like people don't know that's my fucking name on fucking PS4 is Hush. And it's because of the way that particular, not the fucking bandaged figure look, but that particular figure of Jason Todd looking all fucking hushed out. That's the fucking image of Hush that I have when I created the name Hush. So I definitely like looked at that Mayfex figure and I was like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm definitely
awesome.
Definitely go. I pre-ordered it. I'm definitely going with the Jason Todd.
Jason Todd's fucking dope.
When that happened in the Hush storyline, when he came out like at the end of the issue, like Jason Todd, I fucking lost my shit. I lost
my shit. Yeah, right.
He looked cool, badass. I love the Jim Lee design on that costume. It's fucking badass. He looks fucking sick with the trench coat and the fucking with the gun and like just like the militarized Robin costume kind of. Yeah, it looks fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah, it comes out April I think next year. Yeah, I pre-ordered it already, so yeah, definitely. Yeah, looks badass. I'm really excited about that one. What else you got, Rick? Anything else?
I just watched What We Do in the Shadows again, the movie. Great movie still.
Yeah.
I want to. Oh yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I'm revisiting everything Taika Waititi right now. So anybody who hasn't seen What We Do in the Shadows, if you haven't seen the show, definitely watch the movie. It's a standalone thing. Watch Hunt for the Wilder People. I keep talking about that fucking movie.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Yeah, so definitely watch a lot of old Taika Waititi movies.
Yeah.
I'm about to fucking watch Vivarium. This is on Sophie Diaz, her recommendation. The only issue I'm having with it right now that I looked and it's fucking what's his name's in it? Fucking Lex Luthor.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Eisenberg, yeah. So I'm scared to watch it, but I'm hoping to see good things still right now. So I'm gonna check it out. That's gonna be my next watch. And also she recommended one more thing. I know it was Vivarium and one more of the movie. I'm gonna watch The Color Out of Space one more time.
Oh,
so I wanna brush up on it one more time before we do like a
we're gonna do a little review of that.
We're gonna do a review on that one.
It's fucking. I haven't seen it.
It's a great movie.
It's fucking insane.
It's insane. Watch it.
It's old school. It feels like an old school kind of 80s kind of vibe to it. It's a trip, man. You want to fucking be fucking
one of Nicolas Cage's best fucking performances, honestly, to that.
For sure, yeah.
I'll say that.
So I just want to quickly talk about What We Do in the Shadow. I like literally 2 hours ago I finished season 2.
Did you?
It's fucking amazing. It's so good.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It far surpasses the movie for me. This show is fucking amazing. It's so good. Hey girl.
She's back.
I'll agree with that, Ray. This is the one show that I think has finally. It's so much better than the fucking movie. So much better than the source material. The show has surpassed the fucking movie. It's very rare.
Yeah, very rare that the fucking TV show is.
So which is your favorite character, guys? Since we're talking about this, who's
your
favorite?
What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah, the TV series.
Guillermo, and then Colin Robinson for me.
Colin Robinson. Yeah.
Colin Robinson.
Colin
I love Colin Robinson.
Colin Robinson. My guy.
Fucking what's the do? Xandor? No, what's the other one's name?
Nandor or Laszlo?
Nandor.
Which one?
Laszlo. The fucking episode. The episode with Mark Hamill is fucking probably the best episode.
Oh yes!
In the whole season.
It was Jackie Daytona.
Awesome. Yeah.
The Jackie Daytona episode.
Laszlo became my favorite character after that episode.
Yeah, Laszlo's great.
He's my second. Yeah.
The cat, all of them are really good.
Laszlo's fucking awesome.
The girl is really good.
Nadja.
is really good. Everyone's great. Rachel, have you seen this show? Have you seen What We Do in the Shadows? Yeah, what do you think of it?
Good.
Yeah.
Did you finish season 2? You finished season 2?
What are you talking about now?
What We Do in the
What
Shadows.
We Do in the Shadows.
Oh yeah, we're caught the fuck up. We're all the way up.
Yeah.
Season 2, you guys finished the last episode? Dude, that show's fucking dope, bro.
I love that show.
Yeah, I was so bummed when it ended. I was like, oh man, I want it ends so great. I don't want to spoil how it ends, but it just fucking
No.
Yeah, it's great. Actually, as a matter of fact, I gotta watch that fucking last episode one more time.
Yeah, it's really good. It's this season.
You gotta watch the Mark Hamill one again. Oh my god.
Mark Hamill one. I watched it already 3 times. Mark Hamill. I love Mark Hamill.
Like he needs to get an Emmy for that or some kind of award.
Yeah.
He was so good in that. Like that episode just fucking probably my favorite episode of the series. It's so fucking good. It's just been great. It's just a great show. I love it.
It is a great show.
Yeah, it's definitely up there with like one of my favorite current shows.
I'll tell you right now, What We Do in the Shadows is one of those shows that I could probably watch like season 1 and season 2 back to back, no problem, and just binge it like just for fucking pure enjoyment. I've done that with Stranger Things. I've done that with Glow, and I think What We Do in the Shadows is definitely on that fucking level right now.
Gilmore Girls too, right?
No, Gilmore Girls is not on there. Dawson's Creek is on there, but the Gilmore Girls is not.
The Doss.
I gotta watch Glow.
The Doss is definitely on there, bro. I'm just saying,
All right. So yeah, some good pulls for this week. Let's see. We got more. Let's see. Emily, that cat has ruined my life for the last 8 years. It's a quote.
That's what I say to him all the time. Fuck you, Fieldy.
Ha Bishop sounds just like that was pretty good. Fieldy Bishop, I must say that's pretty good. We need to get like one of those buttons, man, like a little
Fieldy button.
It's like when anybody's like, we got to move on.
Where's
Can we not make fieldy impressions right now? Come on, please. I gotta listen.
The show needs a fieldy button.
It haunts his dream.
I'm listening to this all night. Okay.
Let's see.
Really, not cool. Sad face.
Sad cat face emoji.
Oh my God, that's funny.
It's just,
Let's see,
sad Rick is a horrible thing.
Congrats, Alex. Congrats, Michelle, on the She-Hulk omnibus. You got your She-Hulk omnibus in?
I ordered it. It's coming like July 2nd. So.
Oh, nice. It's good. You're gonna dig. I want to talk to you after you read
Thanks,
that.
Alex.
It's so
Yep.
good.
I'll let you know.
Rick, do your Jesse Eisenberg impression.
No,
Yes,
I won't. The redcoats are coming. The redcoats are coming. The redcoats are coming. Fuck him. Sorry.
The fuck was that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Up to that, we have
But
to do
you know
this.
what? Whatever it was better than red.
It's more like a Jesse Spano impression.
It was better. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
So scared.
I'm so.
See, this is why I like the live chat. We get shit like that. Thanks. All right, so that was a great pull list. Let's start with you, Bishop. Do you have any hidden gems for this week? Anything, Cuddy, you want to share? A little show and tell, hidden gems. You know, that's our old school show and tell when you go to class and show off your favorite toy or something you don't might not be mainstream, but something people know about. But Bishop, you got anything for us?
I would say this: the show Rami, if you haven't seen it, it's on Hulu. It's about this Muslim dude who's trying to adjust and be a good Muslim, but he's still like a modern fucking man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So is that the show with Mia Khalifa in it?
Yes.
No, I do know that show.
Yo, yes.
Show. What is it? I'm almost done with the second season. I think there's only 2 seasons so far. It's really dope. Honestly, I can't say anything if you haven't seen it.
Yeah,
it's like
saw the trailer.
I can say it's like this. I hate Woody Allen fucking movies. But I come to find out it's because of Woody Allen. Really? When you put anybody else in that neurotic ass, like Lost in a Big City fucking setting type thing, it's a funny ass premise and it fucking rules. So it really is Woody Allen that fucking sucks. So basically, it's like a Muslim Woody Allen. It's kind of dope, actually.
Awesome.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Rami?
Rami?
Yeah, who's
Rami Youssef.
That's a good cast in it. Yeah, that's a super good cast. Yeah, it's a good. It's on. Is that Hulu or Amazon? It's Hulu, right?
It's Hulu. Yeah, it's Hulu.
Okay, yeah. I saw the trailer for it. Looks good. Looks pretty intense too. Like, yeah.
It's hardcore. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're on the 2nd season right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Let's see. What you got for us, Michelle?
Hidden gem. Let's see. So I got a couple of things here. So I wear masks, right? We're supposed to be wearing masks. So I decided I wanted to be stylish with my masks, right? So I don't know if you all know who Chris Cooper is. He goes by the name Coop. He's like a hot rod artist.
Okay, yeah.
So he has these really cool masks.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
I love skulls. I see.
Yeah, this is one of his skull masks. I love it, right? Cool. And then he has this other one, and this is what I'd love to wear when I, run into a couple of Karens here and there.
Oh, why does everybody have Karens all of a sudden? We're Karens all of a... Dude, Karens need to go away. I'm just saying this. That sucks if anybody's named Karen right now.
Oh, yeah, I know some Karens.
It sucks. So he sells these on his Art of Coop website, and proceeds go to charities. So that's a Coop.
Yeah, he just the cartoonist Kayfabe channel just did an interview with him.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, with Coop?
Yeah, with Coop. Yeah, they just did
nice.
last week. I just posted on the Facebook about the Rob Liefeld interview. If you get a chance to watch that, watch it. It's so fucking good.
Are you talking about the same SF comic book company Facebook group that the same?
And I got one more hidden gem since we were talking Lost Boys and Joel Schumacher. So, I'm a big convention and comic.
It doesn't sound like you. It doesn't sound like you.
I know. Not at all. But I don't know if y'all can see this. This is a DVD Lost Boys cover. I got signatures. I got Billy Wirth. I got Kiefer Sutherland, Jason Patrick, Corey Feldman, Alex Winter, and I even have the singer G. Tom Mack. He signed it. So
Wait,
unfortunately,
who signed it? Which singer?
G. Tom Mack, Cry Little Sister,
Oh, no shit.
musician.
Basi-
Yeah.
So basically,
Nice.
everybody but Corey and Corey
I
Haim
couldn't-
and fucking
You're
Schumacher.
never gonna get fucking Haim to
No
do it.
Haim.
Relax.
You could probably get the other Frog brother because he does conventions.
No, I'm sure.
Oh,
Jamie
Jason
Gertz.
Jason Newlander.
Yeah, you could
Jason
probably find him.
Newlander.
You could probably find him working at the convention. Yeah.
Yeah, leave Jason Newlander alone.
And then
The vampire hunter.
Jamie Gertz. I don't know if she's. I don't even think she does any conventions.
No, you know what? Jamie Gertz eventually might one day do a convention.
That'd be nice
needs
to see her.
she'll know her worth in nerd culture one day.
Yeah, but this is one of my
That's awesome.
gems.
We'll know her worth in nerd culture one day.
Yeah.
No, she will. No, a lot of people don't want to fucking admit their fucking love that nerd culture has for them at times because they look at nerd culture as one of those things that's like it's a taboo. But you know what? There's a reason why people love your fucking ass. You know,
He's the worst. The worst Black IP.
No, it's just there's people. No, there's a lot of fucking things out there that people don't get.
Well, she was in Square Pegs too, so.
Oh no! Once the residual checks stop coming in, she'll fucking realize and come back home. Don't worry about it.
Well, actually, she's married to somebody really rich. I forgot who her husband is, but
Oh shit, she ain't coming in. Sorry.
it's like almost billionaire status.
Yeah.
Heinz Company.
My gem.
Oh, Jamie
great. What was that?
Gertz.
Yeah, she was good. Was that sitcom Still Standing with Mark Addy? That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
actually
she was
not a
in
bad show.
that. Yeah.
The best is Mark Addy trying to do it like a Chicago accent. It was pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Jamie Gertz will fucking come around. She knows that she's loved amongst the nerd culture, dude. Fucking Twister's like one of those movies that's fucking loved in fucking nerd culture and fucking movie culture. So
yeah,
they're about to fucking remake that shit. So
Yeah, I'd love to meet her. I always
yeah,
like
Jamie Gertz is awesome. Less Than Zero is fucking a dope movie.
Oh my God,
Yes.
Less Than Zero. Yeah.
Less than zero. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Totally.
You know, she's fucking she's in the nerd lexicon. So
let's see, Alex Jesse Spano, LOL. Yeah, that's pretty good. Jesse Spano work. Let's see. Alex. They interviewed Coupon Cartoonist Kayfabe. Yep. Alex. Yeah, a couple
Okay,
days
cool.
ago. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Alex loved Jamie Gertz and Less Than Zero. Yep. We covered all that. Alex.
big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. Big thumbs up.
Let's see. So my hidden gem this week, I just finished the first trade. I'm gonna go through and kind of reread these. These are awesome.
Oh, the
Nightwing,
Chuck
okay.
McDaniel. Oh my God.
Rick's origin story.
Dude, that's what I'm aiming for. Look at that. That's what I'm aiming for. The
that's-
fucking
yeah,
Nightwing. That's my guy.
That's Rick in the morning right there when he gets on the bus. Mug it. This art is amazing. It's so kinetic and like fun and like it's Scott McDaniel art with Chuck Dixon's. Like Chuck Dixon knows how to write action and Scott McDaniel knows how to draw action really well. It's a fun book. I was always a big Nightwing fan, but this like just turned me into more of a Nightwing fan. Like the way he like draws the action, it feels like the page, like the art is moving. It's so
Nice.
kinetic. And
Yeah,
so
that's
fun.
good.
Like it's such a great book. Nightwing. There's a place kind of off the sister city to Gotham where things are worse. Bloodhaven.
Bloodhaven, yeah.
22 bodies show up on Gotham's shore, and Batman sends Nightwing over to Bloodhaven to like kind of like investigate and see what's going on. And so it's just like Gotham City, but fucking way worse. Like if the Tenderloin was Gotham City, pretty much is.
Wow, the Tenderloin. Fuck, dude, that'd be fucking awesome and shit.
If the TL
That's a
was
video
a
game
city,
I want to play.
if the TL was a city,
Man. I want to play that game.
Well, go down there. You'll definitely play a game for sure.
No, not like
it's
that.
It's a great
Oh,
book.
these are shit.
A great series, great art. I love this run. One of my favorite runs in comics. It's it made Rick the man he is today. So, definitely my hidden gem. Great series.
Next effort. Hey, you know what? He honestly, dude. When I look at Dick Grayson, that's exactly what I aim for. You know, but I'm not gonna get it. But that's a good fucking like a goal. So,
yeah.
Just saying.
I was gonna make a bad joke, but I'm not gonna do it.
You can't.
Rick's already been through enough.
It happens.
Rick, what's your hidden gem for the week?
Dude, my hidden gem. You know, I've talked about it. I've talked about them for fucking ages, and this is something I really want people to fucking like get into. So, this is Max Sterling from Robotech.
Didn't you bring that out like 2 weeks
Max
ago?
Sterling.
Did I? But you know what? I'm gonna talk more about the whole fucking Robotech fucking thing in total. So Robotech is like a fucking Japanese anime that they have on fucking, I think it's on Crunchyroll. It might be on Netflix, but this is the one fucking thing that I recommend for a lot of people who are into anything fucking kind of anime. So it's not so much action anime as so much it's part of like the dramatized anime. It's like a fucking soap opera, and it's a very military infused kind of fucking story with fucking like a guy who's super young and he becomes an admiral later on. But it's a great storyline when it comes to a guy growing up and going through a whole war. You know, you could write it about fucking World War II. You could write about the Vietnam War. You could write it about fucking the Vietnam War. You could write about a fictional war, and that's what it is here, a fictional war. But it's somebody who's just growing up through like a fucking war-torn culture, and it's pretty awesome.
I can't remember anything. Can't tell if this is true or a dream.
Yeah, it's really much like that, which is fucking dope. Because it's fucked up. Because like they have to. It's like the first time. As a kid, I never had to deal with death in any one of my cartoons, and I think honestly before Transformers, I think this might have been the first time. Before Transformers and the death of Optimus Prime, I think this is the first time I had to deal with the fucking the big time death of a character.
Okay.
And it was a Skull Eater. You know, the Skull Eater was like the fucking preeminent fucking pilot in the whole fucking Robotech squadron, and he was the one to go down, Roy Fokker. And
Watch your language, Rick.
Yeah, but it's just it's pretty awesome when it comes down to it. It's just like it's the first time I think for me and for children of probably my generation that they got to see, other than Optimus Prime, this was the first time like a major character was fucking killed off in a cartoon. Other than Duke, let me see. The only other characters I can remember not dying but getting fucking really critically injured.
Duke from G.I. Joe.
Duke and G.I. Joe, the G.I. Joe movie. Duke getting stabbed by a
that
fucking
shit
like
was poignant as a
That was fucked up. As a kid, that fucked you up.
That was actually made before Transformers movie, and Duke dies in that in the original movie.
In the original one, he dies, right?
The original one, he dies. You could notice they brought it was like a voiceover, like, "Oh, Duke's alive," and it's
they brought him back, but that's the whole thing. They say, "Oh, he's okay," but other than that, it's like Duke brought back, Optimus Prime they brought back. Roy Fokker was the only character that I remember that he didn't bring back from a cartoon, and I was like, wow, that they fucking said this guy's dead, he's gone. So
yeah,
Robotech for me is like one of those cartoons that fucking started to teach you about life and death very early.
Yeah,
yeah. Kids, 85.
Kids freaked out when Prime died, so like, oh, we gotta change that. So yeah, they like did a voice. Oh, Duke's alive. Hey, like you'll notice.
Yes.
Like he died. He's supposed to be dead. Like,
dude, do you guys remember how fucking Duke died in that fucking G.I. Joe movie? That fucking Cobra went right through his fucking chest. Yeah, and the last words were like, "Yo, Joe," and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Ruined the fucking generation.
Gone.
Oh, I was teary-eyed with the fist in the air and everything.
I was.
Yo, fuck that.
Dude, I was a kid. I was like, they just fucking killed Duke. You motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Emily, Rick's hidden gem is meow.
No, he is not anywhere around me. Emily, he is not a hidden gem. Well, he is.
Yeah, that's not corny or not. He's the fucking star of the show.
Sorry, he is a hidden gem. I love that kid.
You and your anti-cat rhetoric. So this was a good show this week. This was a great show this week. Michelle, you want to give any shout outs? Anything you want to plug or say, talk about, or?
Nope. Shout out to everybody who watches and comments, all the people out there. Shout out to Bo, who's not here.
I know that's such a smooth show.
He's playing The Witcher.
Hey, he plays video games that I invite him to, and he doesn't fucking accept. So fuck Bo.
Whoa.
What? Wait, he just walked in. What happened?
Well,
I
you
said,
You
what the fuck you say?
Oh, there he is. You say
He
his name
invites
3
you to
times.
video games, and you don't like.
I said, is Rick talking shit, boy?
Hey,
I gotta smack you, boy.
Hey, it's not talking shit when it's true, cuz. I'm just saying.
we sure is a one-player game. We can't play together.
Yeah, but I can still advise you, fucker.
I got a foot with your ass's name on it, boy.
You can have your
text I
foot
sent you.
all,
Hey,
all
Rick,
day.
what about this
Your
armor?
foot
Hey,
can
Rick,
go
what about
right
that armor?
fucking here, bro.
Just talk to me.
I said, watch your mouth, boy.
Listen to him. Fucking.
I'll say, what's the internet?
What's a PS4? I just
don't
want to
associate
shoot
with those
things.
of the
I
robot
just want
kind,
to. I just want to shoot things, son. I just want to shoot things.
Michelle, why are you talking to the computer again?
I don't like that interesting. What you doing on that? I said, what you doing on that?
What's this Instagram I hear about?
Oh
Back
my
in my
God.
day, we had 2 cups in the string. That's all we needed.
You know he's gonna fuck us all up when we get back to life, right?
Fucking balls about Pony Express. Do you hear that? You just gotta hit the button 2 times.
When we get back to life. You know that, right?
Oh my God.
I said. I'm sorry, Bo. I love you, Bo.
I love you too,
I
Bo.
do, Bo.
We all love you, Bo.
Bo, I'm indifferent.
Yeah.
Bishop, what do you got? Got anything to plug?
What's up? Big up to Graham. Big up to Saliva Tribe. Big up to Classen Records. Big up to The Independent. Big up to Fillmore. Big up to everybody who's being affected by this quarantine shit. Big up to everybody that lost their life. Fucking, who's that nigga? The McLean kid. Big up to Tamir Rice. Everybody, Black Lives Matter. You know what time that is?
Yeah.
I'm a little drunk right now, so I'm forgetting things. But it makes sense. Respect, big up, and yeah.
Awesome, man. Yeah, and happy Pride. Today's would have been the Pride.
Big up Pride
Oh,
too.
that's
Happy
right.
Pride.
You have no idea how fucked up I'm pissed that fucking Pride Parade didn't happen today, man. It's
Well,
my favorite. It's my favorite day of the year at fucking work.
Yeah. You'll get in the float next year. Don't worry, man.
San Francisco throws a fucking huge party, man, and the party starts right in front of my store, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, so hey, man, if you're gonna party with yourself. Wash your ass, wash your hands. Rick, any shout outs you want to give?
Dude, you know what? I just want to shout out everybody right now, like everybody who's out there. I miss a lot of you guys. I really do. You guys have no idea how much I miss everybody. Because right now, like honestly, I got to deal with a lot of stress of the everyday life that probably a lot of people don't have to deal with. I wear a mask fucking 15 hours a day, and it fucking sucks. Yeah. Michelle knows, just you know what, try to keep in touch with your friends, even a fucking text, a message, a fucking phone call, a fucking just playing with them, or even joining a fucking party or whatever online, or whatever the fuck you do. But just keep in touch. Keep in touch. No, honestly, no, keep in touch, because the thing is, there's a mental health issue a lot right now with a lot of people who are fucking like essential workers. And it sucks because we go out there every fucking day, and there are a lot of people that just don't know like the fucking shit that we deal with. And I just want to say, please just keep in touch with your friends, because your friends sometimes don't keep in touch with you because their lives are overtaken by all the shit that they have to deal with at the moment. But sometimes it's up to the other side to fucking like keep in touch. So please keep in touch with your friends, please. It's big, right now there's a lot of shit going on. COVID, Black Lives Matter, like a lot of shit with the politics. So just keep in touch with your friends.
Yeah,
please.
Ezra Miller as the Flash. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking bad things going on.
That's shitty, yeah.
Yeah. Well, right on, man. We appreciate you guys are still out there fighting the good fight. And it's like Rick said, man, talk to your friends. And appreciate you guys. And it's fun that we try to do an escape show every week. A lot of shit going on. We don't get too political on here, but we're here for a little distraction. So that's that's what we do here. So thanks thanks everybody that's watching. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about it if they're nerds. spread the good word, spread the good book of SF Comic Book Co.
Pew, 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 pew.
Shout out to all the people in the chats. Thanks to everybody that was talking. Krista, thank you for your awesome nerd fix. Be well, everyone. Thank you, Krista. You too.
Krista.
Emily, I miss you all. Yes.
Miss you too, definitely.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Alex Bo walks in, all hell breaks loose. Yep, that's true. So all right, this was a good show. Rachel, we miss you too. We miss you all.
Yay!
All right, and shout out to Fieldy for carrying the show today.
Fuck Fieldy. Fuck him. Why does Fieldy get so much love?
Maybe that's just something about you, man. Check yourself.
Hey, dude.
Fieldy's essential, okay?
Hashtag Wowcat. That's what I call him. Wowcat. That's all he says. It's wow.
That's what he calls his penis.
Oh.
All right, so you guys have a good night and be safe, everyone. And remember,
Thanks all.
wipe your ass, clean your ass, man. That's how you do it.
Be clean, guys.
Yeah. Wear your mask, assholes. Fuck. All right. See you guys next week.
Peace.
Let's see.